no, bro, you're gonna have at this point here. It is cheating.
Because like your brain's being stimulated.
Yeah,
it's like excited.
Well, Yahusha did say that like adultery does start from the mind.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he broke it down.
There you go, bro. I'm saying so. It doesn't matter. It's the intention, right? So,
by continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offence to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh. And we're here.
Is it spring yet?
No, it's still winter,
It's cold, man.
bro, it's gonna be winter all year.
Goosebumps.
It's that climate change.
Yeah, climate change. They weren't sitting in the road for nothing.
You know one thing that I can't find in my room anywhere? This one, that's it.
Technical issues.
Technical issues.
Technical
glitch.
Yeah. Do you know one thing that I can't find in my room, and I bought it specifically for winter?
What?
Electric blanket. You put it on, you lay it on the mattress, you plug it in, you turn it up, you wait half an hour, you get in the bed, it's just hot.
No, I don't like it.
I remember them late. You remember in the
Can't stand warm beds,
late
man.
80s, early 90s, there was a lot of fires going around because the electric blankets used to set on fire.
I had no problem with mine. Mine was fine.
Listen, I like a cold bed.
If you went pound store for it, then that's your problem.
Pound store. Look, I can't sleep in a hot bed.
Why?
I need it cold. Especially when I get in. I like to warm it later, but I like to feel cold mattresses, and it just.
Why?
I don't know. It's not weird. It's normal. I guarantee you, listeners think, they like a chilled bed.
Nah, man, my bed needs to be warm.
No,
man.
that's long, man. Don't you get overheated?
No,
that is long.
No, man.
Sweating.
My house the house has always got heat in it. It's like
what? Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
What's your temperature in your house normally on your gauge? Because I have a battle with my one. There's a
28.
You have 28.
Yeah.
You say that to a missus, she'll blow it. It'll be chaos. 28. That is quite high. I'm back in when I used to live at home with my mum. It used to be like 25.
No, that's too hot. That's too hot.
Wait. 25.
Yeah, I'm 25.
Now, we're battling, so you just leave it. You just can't be asked to argument. So I just leave it at 20. It's at 20, bro.
I can't. I'll be in your house with a jumper.
I can just about slip it to 21.5. And then he goes, "Did you put the heating up?"
I know them ones. I know them ones, man.
What's your temperature? I was about 28.
Wait, first of all, is this how you man gonna go on? You just start recording,
bro.
Man wasn't even here.
He was humbly away.
Man went to the toilet.
I think it's 8 o'clock in it.
Yeah.
Man said you was humbly away. You know?
I think that's it's a good rule though, isn't it? You just start, you gotta be here, innit?
Anywhere, get your mic up, man.
Yeah.
Any more technicals? How about you do it?
Yeah. But listen, anyway, let me say, 21.5 I can just about do these days. And I've lost that war now. I've lost it.
Perfect.
I've lost it. But the thing is, like, if I'm in a t-shirt, I feel colder.
Yeah.
No. If I went to, I said, well, put a jumper on. But I mean, I don't need. Why would I want?
I'm in my house.
Yeah, I don't want to wear a jumper.
Exactly. I just want a t-shirt and I want the heat on.
But it's too much money. You're burning money. I'm like, but I don't want. I want to wear. And then in the end, I'm just like, you just got to leave it, bro.
Nah, man. Yeah,
what's the saying? A happy wife,
happy life.
Yeah.
But I've kind of like gone to that part.
But that's the thing though. That they love the heating low. Like to save money.
So what I do when it gets colder outside, I pull it up. That's my argument now. So I kind of like stay in that ratio.
But my thing is, I want to spend the money. To stay warm
and comfy.
Yeah. You know what,
I want to spend it.
The reason why I don't get no pushback on the heat,
bro. 28.
Yeah, 28.
That's hot, bro.
28 degrees in my house. You get my house, it's warm, innit?
That's like a sauna. What's a sauna?
I remember my old one.
I know. My man's room was super hot. Like he lived next to the
my room when I lived with my mum's.
Yeah, your room was super hot, bro.
No,
I remember.
I remember. The heating was on in the summer.
No, it's long.
So you go in there and you're like, fam.
But I had to boil in my room. You know, I had to boil in my room.
Yeah. But I remember I used to have 25, 26 without. And then when I graduated, I'm now to 20, man.
Yeah, nah, see, I can't.
It's low. She said that's normal. Let me
No,
have
it's
a look.
not.
Let me have a look
It's
at the
not
average.
normal, man.
I think it is. I think I googled
we
it.
get to
I
about
think I
25.
googled it and it is.
But who's normal though? Who's
Yeah,
normal?
true. The average. I'm going to type it in. Average.
The average
house
room
temperature?
house room temperature.
You know what, right?
In January, because every month's gonna be different.
Yeah, it's true. Average.
Like come summertime,
Average
my
room
heaters are
temperature.
off.
Yeah, but you lot are not understanding. Average room temperature for a black family.
Oh, come on.
Right. See, the average room temperature typically around 20 Celsius.
Yeah, nah.
This
20?
is the good ambient.
That's
Really?
slow.
20?
This is the
Nah, man.
good ambient
No.
temperature.
That's racial ambiguous compared to what he said.
Let me put in UK then. Let me put in UK.
Black
For black
families.
families
black
in the
UK.
UK.
That's the next
families,
part.
black families in Essex.
Right, I don't want to do it. It's like, oh,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, 21. See, that's what. Right now, I'm gonna screenshot that.
Oh, that's quality. So you're going to take it
I'm
over and
gonna
be
just
like,
WhatsApp it. I'm gonna circle it.
I remember, right?
Yeah.
When I first stayed over Susanna's house, and just go to bed, and she opened the window. I was like, "What you doing?" She was like, "I sleep with the window open."
No.
It's
What month of the year was it?
Shut! It was winter.
No.
And she goes, that's why I don't get no pushback on the heat, because she said the look I gave her looked like I wanted to murder her on the spot. It was like, shut the window.
Wow.
It is cold.
Black.
Exactly, that was my next line. Do you not see the colour of my skin?
My skin gets dry. Then I need to cream it.
I'm from my hot country. No. But now, it's funny enough though. No, I'll tell a lie. Funny enough now, I sleep with the window open a bit now when it gets to like spring. The window opener will be open. It will be open ajar.
But is it still 28 degrees in your house?
It's still hot in my house.
Spring.
So hold on, did your heating go right through the night as well? Or
No,
you got a timer?
no, because I got Hive, man. Just turn it off on the phone.
Oh, okay.
So it's like it's control
Yeah,
further.
but the thing is, we shouldn't even have to have like timers and all of this and that. You know what I mean? It should,
Sometimes I say, Alexa, turn my heating on.
The heating should be like full blast all the time,
day.
and it should be all right. To pay it.
No.
But obviously.
But I lost pounds in your room just by sitting there. That's all I'm saying. I lost
No, but
pounds.
either way, you should be comfortable in your own house.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that never go with SSE. Yeah, I'm calling them out. Yeah, they bump you. Yeah, SSE.
Is that the Scottish one?
No,
know who I'm with.
I'm with Scottish Power now.
Okay.
That's who I'm with. I'm with Scottish Power.
They're decent.
Yeah.
But SSE, bump. Absolute bump. And anyone
Who
from
am I with?
SSE that's listening right now, yeah, you owe us, man.
I'm
You
a
owe
British
us.
gas, man. I'm keeping it British.
Keep it British.
Yeah.
I think we was with them.
Gas,
We moved
gas.
to Scottish, I think, Power.
Yeah,
I
Scottish,
think.
Scottish Power. Since we've been there, yeah, man,
been all right,
it's
yeah?
been good, man.
I think I'm with N Power. I never had a problem with them actually.
In power.
N
You
Power.
don't know power. They've been around
How
for a bit.
many main electric, heating companies are there? Electric
Well,
companies.
there's-
Quite
there's,
loads,
Jesus.
loads, man.
There's
Well, no,
E-
well, they're not anymore because you remember everything. All the power companies started shutting, so it was only the main big ones that stayed open because of that's why everything's rising.
I've
So the
heard,
gas prices
it's
are gonna go
going up
sky
the
high.
next
So
few
my
months,
house might
yeah.
not be 28 degrees anymore.
Bro,
It might be
28 is
26.
hot. 28 is hot though, bro. 28 is hot, though,
It
bro.
is.
It's a nut, bro. You've been to my house where it's been 28. You've been to my house, it's been 28 degrees in there. It's
That
been-
is
and was you not
I
comfortable?
fell asleep while watching wrestling.
Well, there you go. You were comfortable, were you?
Make yourself at home.
Big patch on the
Dehydrated, boy. Dehydrated. Bring a bottle of water, innit?
Oh man, it's crazy. But yeah, there's all the power companies are raising their money, their prices now. It's gonna be crazy for people that can't afford it. It's gonna be crazy, man.
Can't even do pay as you go. Can't even do prepaid.
Oh, is it?
I'll never do pay as you go, man.
That's too, like...
SSE, man.
Nah, just direct debit. Job done,
That's
man.
how we started, man. Because the last people that lived there, that was on SSE pay as you go. So it took a while to try and get off that.
So you was paying as you go?
Yeah, man.
So on the card thing?
The winter is long.
So you had to go to the shop?
Yeah,
long.
charge up the keys.
I remember those keys.
How much money, man? I spent. I think
You spent a lot more money.
300 in the first couple of weeks.
Wow.
Yeah,
Why is that?
SSE.
What? 300 in the first 3 weeks.
SSE.
So what did they? So was that like an abbreviation? SSC. What was that for? What South London?
I can't remember what they're called, man.
South, East London.
Let's have a look.
You know what? We need something up here, man. We could just Google
It's
search
true.
things.
Yeah.
Hold on, SSE. What is it?
And they, what's it called? Because we tried to go direct debit.
They
longed it out for about, I think it took about 3 months.
Yeah.
Scottish and Southern Energy.
And I knew they were
UK.
bumping us.
Scottish and Southern Energy. Yeah.
All right. Scottish again.
Yeah, man. It's the Scottish.
it's
one.
all Scots,
the other Scottish one did all right.
Scottish Power.
Yeah.
Just keep it British, man. British gas. We're out of Europe, man. It's all Brits.
We might be British. I need to check. It might even be British gas. I can't remember.
Don't get me wrong, there's still a bump. But what I like about British gas, my direct debit changes. So let's say over the summer months, they say I'll pay like, I don't know, £150 for dual electricity over the winter period. Then it will go down to like 80 quid or
I think we're
£100.
British gas because
Yeah.
we do the same. Something
And
happens like that as well.
it just drops, don't it, if you lose
Yeah.
less. So over the summer
They
period.
come and check it, don't they?
Something's
Yeah, they
nice,
come and
man.
check it.
Yeah, summer you don't use anything.
I mean, now I've got
Yeah.
the electronic.
Oh, then do you have your temperature on in the summer?
No, that's off me. But I debate. See,
27.
when it gets a bit when it gets
Minimum
a bit colder,
24.
when it gets a bit cold in the house, I do start looking at the thermostat. Like I'm like, so then it'll be like, John, it's too early to turn the heating on. It's never too early, man. If I'm cold,
Yeah, that's the thing, man.
Alexa, put the heating on.
So when there's like some heat wave in August, you're like 23.
We could raise that up.
No way. When it was stuffy, that
No
way.
If you want to get people out of your house, crank it to 34. Everybody get out.
Oh man, I tell you, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But these, I just can't wait for the summer.
I can't.
I don't like waking up, going to work. Well, I don't really go to work. I go downstairs, but it's still dark. And then when I finish work, it's dark. It's just like you
Like
just can't.
now.
Yeah, you're just missing.
Yeah, I hate waking up. I hate waking up in the morning, going downstairs because I want to get like a drink or something, and my warm bottom foot hits the cold.
See, this is why you need
parquet floor.
Alexa. This is why you need Alexa, man. This is what I do. I put my
Shivers
hand
up
out
the
the
spine.
duvet. I'm like, whoo, Alexa, put the heating on.
See, I got Alexa, but I'm not all connected.
Yeah, I'm not either.
It ain't connected.
I'm not
because-
connected through your metaverse.
That's all good, man.
connected
Because
through that.
if you were doing you did a murder in your house, don't worry, the police can tap
She'll
into
know.
your Alexa.
I'm not going to murder
No, I'm
anyone.
just saying. I'm just saying. Someone could come in
can
and break in.
hear,
Do
though.
you know what I
They
mean?
can
And
hear.
then you murder them. Do you know what I mean?
It's all recorded, man.
Can't tap it because I can even tap it now to my Alexa.
Yeah,
You know, you
same
can
here.
listen. You know, anyone can do that, right? If
I
you
can
think
tap
about
it to my front door.
Yeah.
On that ring doorbell, like I can. It's just.
That same one ring that everyone's got.
My Alexa's unplugged, man.
Nah, man, connect it up because then in the winter, especially when you put your foot out, you feel that cold. You wait 30 minutes, the house is crisp.
How do you connect it up?
It's all part of the app, so you just connect it. I mean, I got
What
it connected to my So for me, I've got
No, you got-
Hive.
But you got your heating, right?
Yeah. So
yeah.
my Hive,
Yeah.
it's like a high thermostat.
Oh, so you have to have a high thermos.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then you
okay.
got the
Yeah,
Hive
yeah.
app, and then you connect the app together.
yeah,
and
yeah.
It all runs off the internet.
So you have to have a high back.
Yeah. I mean, but you can have. They've got other ones. So if you've got like a new boiler or you've had a new thing, you can do that.
So can you connect other things like your TV and your
everything. Yeah,
My
you can
TV's
do
connected to my Siri, my Apple, so I can say, Siri, turn the TV off.
like washing
And it
machine,
will just turn it off. No, the washing machine's not connected.
dishwasher?
Nah.
It's quite lazy. Isn't it? It's quite lazy.
that. Metaverse.
Nah, man. It's
Lawn
the
mower.
Metaverse, man.
Metaverse is going to be even lazier. Metaverse, you just sitting there.
So how are you gonna go gym in the metaverse?
What you do? You got stuff at home. Equipment. Huh?
Alexa, send me my weights.
Deliver me the weights right now. Look, soon you'll have a company going and delivering you like hired equipment for your session, bring it to your house, and then that'll be a business.
Yeah, he's right.
Bring it to your front door or whatever. Bring it to your house.
You know, I think
Do the weights,
Yeah,
with your VR on. Okay, to the fitness instructor in the class or
Back to the
whatever.
VR.
Yeah, and then they go take the VR with you.
Yep.
And they take the equipment and they're gone.
Oh, sorry,
That's it, bro.
Ryan. Because I wasn't here last week. I saw the video. What was that? What was your first experience like with VR?
Bro, I felt like it was crazy. It's one of those like, this is the future. And I'm in it right now. I can just make up the word. I could say to someone, right, this is what I want. and they do it for me. They'll just design this whole room for me, and it's crazy. Like it's crazy. I don't know if you've used that one before.
I haven't, not the one that he brought.
Yeah,
no,
it was like you could look. The amazing thing about it is that you could look around.
Yeah. And it's just like my VR at home.
Yeah, and I could get up and walk.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing the more complex it gets, I can go through that door, and it'd be another room, and then
That's mental.
It's crazy, isn't it?
crazy. It's crazy. So, and even if I didn't want to walk, I'm guessing I could just like do this whilst I'm sitting down and still move. I'm guessing. So we're gonna get even lazier and more obese.
Yeah.
So that's why fitness in the metaverse is gonna be massive industry.
Yeah.
Crazy. The movie world is going to be massive.
Yeah.
The games is going to be even bigger.
Yeah.
It's crazy the amount of things that's going to happen because you don't even have to leave your house. You don't need a cinema no more. We can metaverse, transport into the cinema,
And watch it.
and we can watch it together.
From your chair.
Watch Spider-Man 10 by then. Yeah? we watch Spider-Man 10.
I'm liking that.
He's getting into the comic book verse now,
Yeah,
man.
I like it,
I'm
yeah,
relating to YouTube. I know you're going to get happy. I know you're going to get happy. And, you know. So I thought I'd bring you lot in.
Are they still going to use Tom Holland by then?
Well, he's still
Probably
young,
someone
isn't
else.
he? Yeah, it
Oh,
could
maybe.
be, yeah.
Spider-Man 10. And then we just watched it together. And we say, right, you fancy doing the podcast after? Yeah, let's do the podcast after. Because
See? Yeah.
we just go boom, straight into the studio in that same setup.
Yeah. Because they're doing the pods
off,
now.
Yeah, then I've saved 2-hour journey. I can do something in that time.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Metaverse, man. We don't need to even leave the house.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Just for I showed you that H&M, didn't I?
Yes. H&M's got a metaverse
Do you see
store.
that? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was still trying to get my head around that.
Yeah.
Like, that is
When
just-
Ryan
I'll
said
show
it
it
to
to
me,
you.
I was like,
let me see that one.
So I follow an account on Instagram. They like show and showcase all what's actually happening right now. So H&M, just literally, this is what it's going to look like. You walk in and you choose your clothes. Not Tesco's, but a supermarket. I don't know what it was. Another one. Just walk in, put whatever, and it gets delivered to your house. Like that.
have you lot tried, speaking of Tesco's and that, have you tried that, the click shopper thing? The thing that you walk around with?
Yeah. And beep it,
It's
yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah. I
What,
didn't even go
do you
in
mean
there. I
like
did
smart
click
shop?
collect.
So basically, I think, is it the one where, you know,
What's
you
it
go
called?
to...
The smart shopper.
Yeah.
yeah, so I think it's...
buzz it yourself.
So what it is, I
Your-
go Sainsbury's. There's
your
one
mum-
called
your
Smart
mum-
Shop.
your mum
Yes.
and dad do that.
Yeah.
Smart shop,
Smart
yes,
shop,
yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, we went in there on Saturday.
I did Tesco's. Go beep, beep.
And it was like, Susanna was like,
straight
yeah,
into your
try
bags,
this.
yeah.
I'm like, what's this? Just tally it up. So I'm like, beep.
Yeah, it's good.
On the thing, on the
So
screen.
then when we got to the thing, I saw the line. Oh, like, no.
Over there.
You go to
Just go
Smart
there.
Shop, yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, and
And at
especially...
random, they might check.
yeah.
If not, you know, you got
Yeah,
a few
You got a few
That's
things
what I
you
was going to
haven't
ask.
scanned.
I was going to ask that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I
was gonna
I
ask that.
How do
accidentally
you think
did
I run
one.
my business? Allegedly.
Yeah. I accidentally did a few of my egg whites. Yeah, I forgot. I just totally forgot to scan them. They're like £5 or £2.50 now. But
Did you
they're
forget
more-
or did you forget?
I just forgot.
He forgot.
It's all the same thing, innit? You forget. Yeah. And it's cool. Yeah. Walk straight out.
You know one thing I must rate. You know one thing I must rate Tesco's for? Club card. Bruv, that club card is crazy.
Yeah,
I've got...
it drops your shopping enough,
Bruv,
innit? Yeah.
listen, I went to go and get... You know...
Don't use it in
you
the shopping.
know-
It does. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
use it on your shopping, though.
Huh?
Don't use it on your shopping.
No.
Yeah.
I always go shopping to Sainsbury's, but when,
okay.
when I went to get a pizza and a
That's a
side...
reward card
and,
then, isn't it?
Huh?
Reward
no,
card.
that's Nectar card.
Oh, Nectar
card.
card.
Nectar.
And
reward.
that's a good one
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
wicked
yeah,
one.
yeah.
You can go Essos for that as well.
Yeah.
But I went to Tesco's and I got this pizza deal for £9. But the lady says, "Oh, if you get the club card, you get it for £5." I'm like, "Well, £4 off."
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
sign me up.
Yeah,
got
proper.
it, £5 off.
Yeah.
Serious.
We don't pay for restaurants. We go to the restaurants that club card use, and it's times 3 what's on there. So say if you got £50 in there, it's worth £150 in the restaurant.
That's nuts.
Yeah, so I use that for Prezzo. I would go to Prezzo. You got Pizza Express on there. You got ZZ's. You got a few other ones.
Yeah.
So we got Prezzo literally where we live, right? Like 5 minutes walk. We just go there like on birthdays. We use it for that. But it's times. It used to be times 4, and they dropped it to times 3, which is still good anyway.
Yeah.
In the stores on electrical things, I think it's times 2.
Right.
So I just use it for food, you know, because it's times 3.
Yeah.
So because I use it for petrol, club card, and obviously shopping every week. So it just builds up without even trying.
Club card is mad.
Yeah. So
Nectar card is mad. You need those on your phone, people. If you listen.
I think I need to get that back, man.
So where do you shop? What Morrison?
Aldi's.
Aldi. Haven't they got a card?
No,
Aldi's don't.
They don't need it.
But their food is decent. And
Their food is
and
decent.
it's decent price anyway.
Yeah. It's decent. No?
The meat is decent.
It depends on what it is.
The meat is decent.
Especially when it comes to the meat. The meat's got to be used up in a few days, literally 2 or 3 days.
Oh, okay.
Especially because I remember one time I went to go get some chicken thigh
Yeah.
for my business and also some brisket. Brisket lasts about 21 days.
The meat's okay there though,
Meat's
isn't it?
okay.
Yeah.
But if you're going for chicken or sometimes chicken breast, it's
runs that
literally 2 days. Because after the 3rd day, you open it up, you
smell the
stinks.
eggy smell.
You smell the eggy.
Yeah. What I do when I smell that, I
I'm
still
not
eat that
joking.
same way. I
serious.
eat the same way. I just make sure proper wash it.
Wash it.
No, wash it.
Vinegar
but
and lemon.
Even if you wash it, you can still smell the residue. But I can still smell something.
Yeah, if it's too bad, but if it's on the brink, you're good. You're good to
Listen,
go.
Nah, man.
Just cook it well, man.
Man's still
Aldi,
here.
Aldi,
Look at him, he's still here.
you buy it and you cook it the same day.
Yeah.
You buy it, you cook it the same day.
The proof's in the pudding, man. Look at him.
Waitrose and Sainsbury's, look. Waitrose and Sainsbury's, bro, that's fine. But Tesco's, okay,
Waitrose
fine.
too much money.
Aldi,
Man,
no. Asda, no.
What's that? Why?
Asda,
Nah, Asda,
is one day.
I'll back
Is
you
it?
with the Asda way. Asda's dead, man.
It's
The quality's
very dead.
terrible.
Is it?
The quality is
And the
awful.
people you look in there, they go shopping, you're like, you're them people, man. Yeah, it's them kind of people, man.
You know the one got like 5 kids from 5 men.
Jesus Christ, man.
You know what I want?
Wow, boy.
It's just crazy.
That escalated quickly.
Did you press the button already?
Listen, I wasn't here last week, man. I'm
That
back
was
today.
a topic.
I don't go Asda, man.
Wow.
Aldi is cool, but for me, just for me, in regards to meat, 2 days max.
So Aldi and Lidl near enough the same, aren't they?
They are.
'Cause I like Lidl.
They're literally on the same bracket.
Yeah.
Lidl's meat is not
It's good.
as good as Aldi's. And
I do. I mean,
the salmon's is.
if I had to choose, when you got a family,
Aldi.
I'd prefer Aldi, but my preferred shopping choice is always Sainsbury's. It's never ever been anywhere else.
The only thing with Sainsbury's, I like Sainsbury's as well, but the prices, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The prices
like
are.
you could buy 10 things.
And it's like 50 quid.
Yeah, you're like, rah. Even 3 things,
And I
it's
think
like
the
£40.
I don't think the standard is any better
It's just
than
like-
Aldi. or
John,
yeah.
all I'm saying, just get that smart shop app on the Sainsbury's.
You know what the
and
crazy
everything
thing
will be
is?
fine.
When I was walking around, I was loving it. Like I was pointing at
The thing is, it makes you spend a little bit more money.
because you was like,
I don't
and
go-
it calculates it.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
So,
I don't go around anymore shopping because for that reason.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I just end up, especially if you walk around hungry. If you go to the if you ever go to the supermarket hungry, you're done. Make sure your belly's full, so you won't pick up. But it's true though. When your belly's full, you're that looks nice.
Yeah, it's true.
Because at that moment in time, your stomach is talking.
Never ever thought of that. you know?
Yeah, you got to go full, bro.
that
It's
is
just like
crazy.
something else I was going to say, but we won't
That's how
bring
I
it
know
up.
that you've had some hard times.
Yeah. So, but now I do click and collect. So every Monday I go and collect. So we literally, Mrs. She does orders on the computer, and I just collect
Go and
it.
pick it up. Yeah.
Bang, straight in the car.
Job done.
Nick their crates, and I'm off.
Have any of you man ever done online shopping for food?
That's what he does.
That's basically
Quick
it.
fit.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I've done that once at
Yeah.
Sainsbury's. It's
Yeah.
quite
Otherwise, like I spend an hour.
Yeah.
You know.
I done the one once for Waitrose. I thought it was coming same day. I had to wait 4 days for it, man.
Long.
I was like, man.
The only thing I would say is that well, I think we're going to change the going in because I want the kids to just experience going shopping and putting things. You know what I mean? Because I remember doing it when I was
Yeah,
younger,
yeah.
and you remember certain things, right, that help you in life. So I think we're going to do a stint where we just let them just run around and not run around crazy, but like
Yeah.
pick things, you know, because they need to understand that as well.
Yeah.
Even though we're going to be Metaverse soon, so maybe it doesn't really matter. I don't know, but it'll be good for them to understand what money is and how much this is and that. So
definitely.
but then again, we'll be Metaverse. We'll be walking around in the Metaverse.
True,
Yeah. I guess it's good for them to experience the real thing first.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Because you got to think about it. When they're our age,
Yeah.
it will be in the Metaverse.
Yeah.
They'll
It
be
won't
walking around.
It won't be
Yeah,
how
yeah.
we are now.
No.
A lot of things will just be.
Yeah, digital. Yeah.
Total Recall.
There you go.
Why are all these films popping in my head for the past few days, man? That's what that
they
is.
made them for it, man. They
you go.
They set us
mate.
up, man.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you go.
very cool, man.
There you go.
Right.
I'm just waiting for that Back to the Future when you put the little pizza in the microwave and you just. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for
When they've got the trainers.
Number 2, innit?
Yeah.
They've got the laced up Nike trainers.
Oh, have they? When you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nike
That was
released
it.
them.
What about
yeah.
the hoverboard?
Hoverboard's not here yet, man.
I think
No,
it
they
is.
tried it.
I think
They
there is
tried
a hoverboard.
it, but it's not.
China probably got a
not
hoverboard, bro.
perfected.
Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah, trying to like probably goes up for 10 seconds and drops. Maybe I don't know.
Later can
I
make
want a hoverboard, man. I'm getting a hoverboard.
Yeah,
still,
when
man.
it cut pink, I don't care if it's pink.
I'm
I'm
getting a hoverboard, man. I don't.
Yeah, but it's got to be one of the ones that fly really high, like how his one did.
Oh, what into the right.
When it
McFly?
Marty, when he was
no,
flying
ain't no one
over
balancing on that, man. They're falling off one time.
the- Man, ours is not a hoverboard. If it don't fly that hard, it's not a
Yeah.
hoverboard. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I just want the DeLorean, to be honest with you.
yeah.
Hey, it's in that film, innit? Ready Player One.
Yeah. He uses it.
I need
yeah.
to watch that. I haven't watched
You ain't
it
watched it yet?
No,
I'm
yeah,
still
not yet.
trying to find it.
I was ill all
yeah.
week. I could have watched that.
On Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nah, they took it off Netflix.
It's okay. He might be on Sky.
I've just bought this thing and I'm gonna get it hooked up. If it works, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't want to read that.
Okay, all right.
It's a bit legal, but I don't know.
Stream
Nah,
it.
leave it.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll show you.
Yeah,
Once I get it running, I'm gonna set it up tomorrow. Someone's gonna send me some stuff. And it's got everything on there.
All right, cool.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man.
3 o'clock kickoffs. Everything.
Oh, you need to send that, man.
yeah,
You need to send that.
Yeah.
Just
so you-
Mandem group, man.
Yeah, Mandem group.
I watched that 3 o'clock kickoff yesterday.
Which one?
The United
Oh,
West
that
Ham
one.
game.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Vardy was well offside, bro.
I haven't even seen it.
He was so offside.
All right, man. Well, listen. My name is John Alexander. You know what this is. This is Don't Get Offended, man. Let's get it.
That's good. Let's go, man. Press Pause Network, humble servant of the Most High, Yahuwah. He's blessed by the Ruach HaKodesh and representing his son, Yahushua HaMashiach. It's Chris Samuels. I'm here to pod. All praise to the Most High, Yah. Hallelujah.
It's Mr. Colin Palmer, Mr. Rap Stars. No more tonsillitis. Tonsillitis is a joke thing. It really hurts like hell, but no more. I'm here. I'm back. Let's go.
And yeah, I'm back again. Colin, as you wasn't here last week and that. You want the Monday or the Friday version?
Let's go Friday, man.
That's it, man. All right.
You didn't even say your name.
Oh, you didn't?
They know my name. They know my name.
Right. You know what, right? This week, there's been a bit of a hoo-ha in relation to whether we should pay for TV license or not.
Yeah, yes, I like this.
So,
Yeah.
the question is, should we be paying for TV license?
No.
No.
No,
No,
man.
no.
That is the one
That's it.
thing
That's
that we
next
should
one.
never. Next question. Next topic.
Definitely not.
No.
That's the
way.
biggest.
Right. Why?
It's a scam. It is a scam.
Why?
Why not?
Tax is a scam.
Yeah.
Tax.
Yeah, it's a scam.
No, do you remember one episode where he went on a whole list of different taxes we got to pay? Remember?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So why we got to pay this extra bullshit?
Well, okay, first of all, all right. Let's strip it back again. Like, you obviously, you know how I like to do things. Just strip it back and let's be real. All right.
Friday.
So,
This sounds like Monday.
yeah. No, yeah.
That's why
No.
it's a Friday, you know. don't strip that back, man.
Listen, I ain't finished. Let a man.
One word answer.
Let man finish, innit? So, all right. So, I mean, you're paying for something that you might not even watch,
Yep.
okay? Because you might not want to watch the program, whatever's on BBC One or BBC Two, but you still have to pay. I think it's like £12, is it now a month?
Yeah.
Something
Or
like
maybe
that, yeah.
£12 to £15 a month. So, no, you shouldn't pay. I mean, other channels like ITV, Channel 4 have adverts to fund them, right?
Yep.
So they're not. So they'd rather get money that way. And I think BBC should just go down that route if they want money, because not everyone wants to watch BBC. I can't remember what the last thing I watched on BBC One. Or BBC Two or BBC Three.
I'll watch Dragon's Den and The Apprentice, but yeah.
But I mean, but is that worth £120 a year?
But here's the thing.
Is that worth £120 a year?
No.
Right.
But with iPlayer, is iPlayer incorporated within that?
guess
Yeah,
it's
it is, because
BBC.
it asks when
Yeah.
you sign up. It asks if you do have a TV license.
Yes.
It does ask.
And
Yeah,
you
it
know,
does.
one,
And they have no adverts.
There's been a few people I know who's pressed no and they still get access.
But
you
even if you did,
You do.
even if you did watch all the BBC One, I think £120 too much anyway for a whole year.
That's
Disney
mad.
Plus is £60.
And you get a lot.
And you have a lot.
Loads.
And
The whole Marvel universe.
and you can
stuff.
choose to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have an option.
On demand.
You have no option with this, and you have to pay £120. I think if you had an option to watch BBC, then yes, you could charge something. But
Wait, it wasn't there an option? All these years, I just thought there was an option. No, I'm joking.
literally, there is no option.
Well, the people that come at the door.
Yeah, there isn't actually an option, is there? Yeah, so that's
You have
where
to pay it, yeah.
that's where it's wrong. So I'm going to be a little bit reserved on it. I think it should be an option, and it shouldn't be £120 anyway. But you should have an option to have that on your TV or not.
Right.
You know? That's my. And it should be like £40 to £50.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Stupid.
£11-12 a month is crazy. And wasn't it BBC? Was BBC the one where someone said the N word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got paid to watch that.
Yeah, but equally, you would pay to watch a film with the N word in it. Have you seen 12 Years a Slave?
Oh shit!
Well, there you go then.
watched-
Have you seen any Quentin Tarantino films?
I watched
Well, there you go.
I watched
then.
Django last
Django.
night.
Oh,
There you go then.
I watched Django last week as
So
well.
we can't
last
base
night.
we can't
Last night.
Can't base it on that.
we can't base this on a racial thing because we sit here and you listen to music with the N word in it.
Hip hop as well.
You don't even have to go that deep. Just
Exactly.
Just answer the question. Do
Yeah, but
you?
all right. So out of all of
Friday's
us,
version, bro.
all right. So out of all of us, yeah. Does anyone watch BBC 4?
Nah, I don't even know what's on it.
What channel's that on?
That's the one I skip over.
That's exactly. And so
to be honest, I
we-
need to cancel my Sky. I'm
Right,
just
so
gonna say.
basically, so BBC 2 and BBC 4, no one watches it at all.
No.
BBC 3, they're talking about bringing it back. So
Why?
So why
I thought
can't?
they brought it back.
It is there already, but you've got online
Yeah,
to watch
it's
it.
online.
it?
Yeah.
So why don't they give you
Depends,
the
I-
option?
But they should put it back on the actual
BBC
thing.
3 is better than BBC 1.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So why don't? So if they really wanted to make some money out of it, rather than pay £12 a month for two dead channels that you're gonna watch, why don't they give customers the selection, pay £3 a month to watch BBC 1, £3 a month to watch BBC 3?
What about no selection?
No.
So I understand they have to go make money from somewhere.
They still got to make money.
Just
They still
do
gotta make
adverts.
Adverts.
Yeah.
But you know what? We got it better than the Americans. Have you ever sat down and watched American TV?
Yeah. It's 15
Oh
every
my
15
God.
minutes. It would just cut to an advert.
Yeah.
And you get like 10 minutes
And they
of
don't even
adverts.
complete the adverts either.
Yeah.
Long.
It's like
The advert doesn't even
Bro, they squeeze the adverts.
Have you ever listened to American
they don't even
radio?
complete the it's like it jump, bam, bam, straight into the next
have you
one.
listened to American radio? It's the same thing.
Oh yeah, oh my god.
Same thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
I used to listen to Hot 97,
Yeah.
and literally they'll play two tunes. Then it will cut to an ad, and the ads will be 10 minutes.
Yeah,
long. You're just
man.
like-
I used to listen to a podcast,
Exactly.
an American one, like a couple years ago, and they did the same thing, man.
Yep.
As soon as it was like 10 minutes of show, 10 minutes ads, and I thought, what's the point?
So in the end of the day,
yeah.
So in the end of the day, you have to kind of make that choice of what you actually want. With BBC, there's obviously no interruptions; it's just straight watch. So you obviously pay for that because you're paying for it's like YouTube. It's like
Uninterrupted,
it's like YouTube. You got YouTube Premium. You can pay for without any adverts, right? Same thing, but they give you the option. So maybe they should give. Because I think in 3 or 4 years' time they're looking to scrap it. Well,
Yes.
that's the plan.
Yeah.
So I think they'll probably go to like the same kind of structure as maybe YouTube. Maybe you can choose whether you have premium or you have the adverts.
What are they going to scrap?
The fee.
Are they gonna, what?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, someone is talking about it, but
yeah, scrapping it and doing.
doing what? What was the?
Well, they're thinking of scrapping it and possibly adverts
Okay.
or something else.
Maybe
But
BBC have, you know what? It's weird, but
BBC only advertise their own
they
stuff.
advertise their own stuff.
Yeah.
They won't advertise Colgate.
No, they don't
Toothpaste
do
or
any
something.
adverts.
But
or like,
so we're getting bumped then, right? Because you should just watch the whole program straight through.
It's brainwashing, man.
Yeah, because now they're still advertising, but I
Only
don't
their
I don't
stuff.
care about the other one. I'm watching this program.
Just go through.
So we're getting bumped.
Go
then.
to the next one.
So we're getting bumped then, basically. Because
I would only, I mean, me personally, I would only subscribe to the BBC for tennis. So I'll only have it for a 2-week period. Olympics every 4 years.
World Cup.
And the World Cup every 4 years. So I'd only have it.
European
Yeah.
Championship.
Yeah,
No,
I'd
it's
only
true.
have it for like a period. So I want the option to cancel and
Match
you know
of
what I
the
mean?
day.
Yes,
Match
yeah,
of the
that's
day.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's better.
And to be honest, where I'm lazy, if I had that option, I'd probably end up subscribing. It'll be one thing I'd be paying for and I wouldn't even notice.
forget
Yeah,
about it.
that's what would actually happen. So they'll actually, where they're causing more of a stir about this, they're going to lose people. If you just said, we're going to do a subscription service, 9 times out, I reckon 90% of people would still sign up and then they'll forget about it. Because it will be like, I want to unsubscribe, but Wimbledon's on this year, or I like EastEnders, or whatever. You know what I mean? So
I remember like when I was used to work in Sainsbury's when I was young, and we'll sell a TV, and then you had to get them to fill out the TV.
yeah. I used to put a fake address all the time. Fake address.
I never did that in Curry's.
Yeah, you had to put your name.
Yeah.
The customers had to put the name and address.
Yeah.
I think to check. I guess.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
check if
And
they
then
had
the
license.
TV's license man will come if you ain't got one.
Yeah.
Fake address.
Yeah.
All the time, even now. Same
Wait,
thing.
these people will come to your yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was with an
Never.
ex. I was
Yeah.
with an ex once, and
Yeah, they come to the yard.
TV man kept on coming to the yard.
What are we coming to the yard for?
But what
She
they
got
gonna
into
do?
beach.
What they actually gonna
Give you
do?
a fine on the spot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So how bad is the fine if you haven't got a TV license?
Depends. It could be £1,000. I think it
Up
is.
to 1,000, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have a look.
me.
I think it
Them
is.
train fines, isn't it? Up to £1,000 fine.
I remember one woman thought she got me on the train with not paying the fare. I must have been about 18. I just gave her my old fake address, like from where I used to live. And it's like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's my name. What's your name? Lee Alexander.
Yeah. Send that to my
Send it right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew a customer's address once. so I
Allegedly.
remember when I was allegedly.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I was in uni at the time, and then I used to, because uni was in Harrow, and I think it was zone. I can't remember what.
Zone 6.
Zone 6.
Yeah, Zone 6.
So Harrow zone 6.
That's right.
So what I did, I paid for. I can't remember how I did it, man. I paid for a lower amount, from 1 to 4 or something like that.
Yeah, it's cheaper 1 to 4.
Yeah. And I think Harrow's zone 4. It must be, or it must. But it goes through.
It is zone. It's in the zone. It's in zone 4. I think it's London.
So what I think I paid from 4 to 6, something like that, because where I was in 4, and it was like 4 to 6 you could pay, but you can only pay in. I can only
zone
buy
4.
it from a shop. I couldn't buy it from the train station. So I would have missed out all of zone 1.
Yeah.
So I've gone through zone 1, and I end up on zone 6.
Yeah.
So I paid I was paying something peanuts, bro. Peanuts. And one time
You got caught.
yeah, I got caught like at, I think at Baker Street or something like that. And so he's checked and blah blah blah. So I said,
The acting skills come in.
oh really? That's not the right one. It's, no, it's not the right one. I'm gonna give you a fine. I said, all right, cool. I said, your name? I said Stephen.
I love it.
Steven.
I love it,
What
man.
about the surname?
It's so cool.
I can't remember what the surname was,
Samuels.
and that, but I remember it's definitely Stephen. And then the address, because I remember serving a customer, and I did a different door number, but I remember the postcode and that, innit? Like, so I just gave that address.
You must have some issues, boy, trying to get credit.
Listen. If the person's listening, you got the fine. I'm very sorry. I apologize. I was young.
Oh man.
But I had to do what I had to do, you know? that fine weren't coming to
So
me.
did you
man.
change what you did after that? in terms
Yeah, I
of
think
ticket?
afterwards I thought, like, let me get to
Sometimes it gets long and
the real
you
one,
just
innit?
get legit now, man. It's just long after a while. You're just like, who's jumping barriers, man? Like, I remember one time I wanted to jump over the barrier at Stratford, and I looked at it and I thought, this is just long. Let me just go and get my ticket back. 'Cause I couldn't be bothered to run and just leap over.
Yeah, you don't need to jump.
Yeah.
Step in it. Like,
They step over, innit? You can't wheel over it.
You are an idiot,
like the
man.
Undertaker and Kane. And it just push it down.
You know idiots, man. I ain't that tall.
Like Dal seems legging it. Oh, that's funny.
Don't even know why I talk to you, man. You know?
Oh, man.
Right, so the penalty, right? Here it is. So, £1,000 fine plus any legal costs.
Wow.
Or compensation may be ordered. You may be ordered to pay.
Compensation
for a
and
TV
legal
license.
So basically,
making it up.
it'll be
They
your
make up the
£1,000
amount.
fines,
Yeah.
and then the court fee to press charges at a civil court. And then if they get any legal person to do the application, you're paying for their costs as well. So you could end up paying something along the lines of $3,000.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Crazy.
or for a
TV license.
TV license.
And here's a good thing to know. The TV license, this applies to any device or provider you use, including TV, desktop computer, laptop, mobile phone, tablet, games console, digital box, or DVD, Blu-ray, or VHS recorder.
DVD, Blu-ray.
Yeah?
So you have to pay a TV license for a mobile phone
Yeah.
to have a mobile
Because you
phone.
can access BBC on there.
That means the whole world should be paying a license.
Wait, no.
at this point.
Go back to Blu-ray.
The whole of
Go back
England.
to this DVD player.
DVD/Blu-ray/VHS recorder.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Every household
Yeah.
has to pay.
Yeah, but
basically.
this is the thing, right? This is the thing.
Even
It's
your
such a bump.
kids.
No,
If your
but
kids have got phones, they got to pay.
But this is a bump.
Bro, let me just work out the
absolute
money.
bump.
How many
Yeah.
people in the UK? How many houses? Let me just see this money as we're on this topic.
That's money.
Yeah,
bro.
but-
So
yeah,
how
but
many
who-
houses
yeah,
in the
but-
UK?
Who's gonna know that?
How many?
Just say
don't-
the population of the UK. Do it that way.
Who's gonna know that?
All of that is in terms and
people though,
conditions,
innit?
and people never read
How
it.
many houses?
Yeah, it's in terms and conditions. But
No one ever reads it.
It's like the same. Well, I'm gonna,
What, man?
I'm just gonna break myself.
God, do it, bro. Go. We go.
Allegedly, I had tints in my windows and that. You know. And I got pulled up by the police. Yeah, by these Jobsworths. Yeah, they wanted to find a reason to stop me. Yeah.
Give me a reason to stop you now.
So then the dude's gone.
I
Your
want you now.
your tints look a bit too. They're too dark. What? They're too dark. Yeah. So he done the measurements on the tints, and he said, it needs to be at like 11 or 12,
that's 28
but it's
million,
at
yeah?
14.
All right.
So
Sounds about
I'm going to give you a fine.
120.
Do you know how many times I've been stopped with the same car and the same tints?
Right. So
Yeah, by police.
Yeah.
But yet they never ever said your tints are too dark.
Yeah,
like this
see,
Jobsworth wanted to do that.
They needed a
Yeah?
stop.
It's a bump.
now listen to this. Yeah. Now this is a bump. So this is obviously going by everyone paying TV license. Probably everyone's not, but let's say everyone has, and this is their plan. This is what they want. Yeah. This is their hunger of what they want. This is their plan. Every year, okay, they should receive for BBC One, BBC Two, BBC Four, whatever. I don't know what. Maybe the radio stations as well.
Yeah, radio
Extra.
stations
Yeah,
are
yeah.
included.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
CBBS.
£3.36 billion. I'm guessing that's E by the power of 9, yeah? That's 3.6.
Yeah.
So that's 3.36 billion pounds a year to watch a channel.
So the first two numbers are 33, yeah?
3 point. It's not.
He's doing too much.
It's not. It's 3.3.
Just stop.
It's actually 36 the last two.
Stop. Just stop,
Yeah.
man.
But that's if.
What?
That's if. So I'm guessing. What? Let's say 10% don't pay, or maybe.
Yeah,
less.
you say like 90% of the population pays.
Okay.
90%.
So 28.
Do you actually think 90% of the population?
I think so.
We're roughly. I mean,
roughly.
I'm part of the 10%.
Households. Yeah?
Households.
So
I'm part of the 10% allegedly.
Times by 10. Okay, so yeah, obviously it's 2.8%. So 2.8. So yeah, so what's that? About 26. Let's just say 25. Yeah,
25 billion.
It's about 3 billion. It's
See?
about 3 billion.
So that's why
Gary Lineker's got a nice salary.
Yeah, certain. Like I think David
Who owned BBC?
Moyles. What's it? Chris Moyles.
Yeah.
He was on something like 400 grand a year.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It's
like that.
peanuts compared to what they're
So
earning.
much money there, man.
So how much exactly? So this is a year per year. Oh my gosh, per year. Imagine that per year. Yeah, you divide that by 12. So per month they're getting what's that? 28 million.
A month.
About a month. Yeah, I think.
That's
So
enough to
our
sustain.
TV licenses are paying for.
28 million a month.
So where's it going? Why in the programs, like every program should be the best program ever?
Yeah, their programs are
They're
dead.
basically playing for all the presenters on all the TV shows on BBC. David Attenborough.
Yeah.
I didn't get that much money when I did EastEnders.
Yeah, but look at the role that you was doing.
I want a better cut.
What?
Yeah.
What,
No,
what
no.
were you
Sorry.
teething in there? What were you
No,
teething?
sorry. 280
Stole
million.
something, innit?
Sorry, 280 million a
280
month.
million a month.
That's nuts.
Per month.
That's with everyone paying. So say 250 million. Let's say.
I want a better
Let's
cut,
be
man.
conservative on that. 250 million
Wow.
a month. The BBC are getting.
That's nuts.
Hold on, wait.
So now
So,
you tell me where the scam is. There's a
you know what?
scam. That is a big
you know
scam.
that you need money?
Too much.
I've just been ordered to do loofah.
Really?
So I'm doing loofah. I'm filming it at the end of this week.
Congrats, man.
Is
Well done, man.
loofah
Man of applause there, bro.
loofah's BBC, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you're getting some
That's
of that money.
Idris Elba, man.
All right.
Yeah.
So what, are you playing his double? Because you know they all think we look alike.
You got asked to do his double,
I
innit?
got to do the double, and also I got to do the double. I
was joking.
They said it on the pod.
I said it time ago.
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
it time ago. Yeah, I'm doing a double. Sunday.
Someone give me a picture of Idris Elba. We need to look at this now, man. Fuck
He's
this
lost
shit.
weight apparently. He's lost weight.
Nah,
He's
not
lost
bad.
weight.
Listen, man, if they say Richard Blackwood, then yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. So 250
Big up,
million,
Richard.
you're getting part of that money. 250 million pound a month.
million
So no, you tell me, do you
You're not
think
even the same complexion.
So do you...
Let's see this.
They're saying, hey, look, this looks like Colin.
See it?
I think they could if they like
I mean,
beard,
like,
if they beard him up,
yeah, if
maybe.
they beard me up.
Beard him up. Yeah,
Oh,
beard
man.
him up and then grey you up a bit. Yeah.
Get my
But
hair
it's,
done.
but it's like when I went to the when I was on the F1 advert.
They
shoot.
tried to say you look like Lewis Hamilton.
No, not me. Not me. But but what's it called? Because Lewis Hamilton wasn't there. There was all the like other drivers were there and that.
Yeah.
And Lewis Hamilton was the only one that wasn't there. And I was thinking, oh, how is it not Lewis? Lewis Hamilton's the only one not here. And he had these doubles. I'm telling you, these doubles look nothing like him.
Okay, as long as they're black.
Nothing like him.
And short, innit?
But there was one dude.
No,
There was one dude that I was talking to. He looks exactly like him.
You
and
know
he said,
what?
I didn't get the
know
part.
what?
And he was screwing. He was like what? Like how did they not see that I look more like him than them?
Yeah, John, I believe him. You know why? When I went to go and do Black Widow about 3 years ago in Greenford,
Yeah.
I had to actually had to audition in the cold against 3 other guys who looked exactly like Anthony Mackie. He looked exactly like him because he's the one who plays Falcon.
Yeah.
The guy who got it was someone with his complexion. Look nothing like him.
I don't know what maybe they're thinking. I don't know what they're thinking.
Nothing like him.
You know what, right? If I ever get a chance to make a movie, right, and we get to cast, I don't know, someone who's relatively like famous, and I need doubles, I'm just gonna randomly grab just standard white people off the street and just see how it feels. Like, no, you look like Cheryl, whoever. That's you. You got brown hair. Just, you know what I mean? We don't all look, whatever, man. But anyway.
Well, here's a question before you go on another topic. So, knowing that they say they get about 250 million pounds a month.
Yes.
Okay. Going down the ad route, do you think they'll earn more?
No.
Yeah, that's why they're doing it, isn't
They
it?
won't. They won't, because think
It's all
about
about
it.
the money then, isn't it? Not
The
about
ads will work it out as in like, say like you get something like Colgate. They'll say, right, you show our ad, this amount of times we'll give you 10 million.
Yeah.
So that's all they're getting.
But it depends because like
For the
obviously
year.
like BBC.
Yeah, that's all you're getting.
It depends on viewings. If they got guaranteed views,
Well, the
and that,
BBC have.
yeah, they'll always there
Well,
will be people that religiously watch EastEnders.
Saying that though, you got to remember BBC is one of the oldest stations. Am I correct?
Yes.
But it's a dying breed, right? The new breed that's ushering in, like 50 years time, people ain't really gonna bother with live TV anyway, unless it's like sports.
Yeah.
Because now, like for instance, I've just caught onto this show called Ozarks.
Oh, on Netflix.
Yeah. Never ever knew about it. I don't know why I've just missed it.
So
but
now
I've,
you're watching it.
I've started watching it and I've streamed the first season in 2 days. Like this is the culture now.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't need to sit with this
Exactly.
live when we want to find out the news, I just Google it.
Yeah, yeah. So they lose their views.
Yeah.
Obviously, look, if there was some kind of stat somewhere, you probably see the views going down because
Yeah.
there's more. When you have more competition, your viewership dilutes.
Yep.
Okay, so it's diluted. You've got YouTube, you've got Apple TV, you've got Prime,
And you got to remember,
you've got Netflix.
we are considered the older people now.
Yeah.
So like,
and we're still, and we're going.
yeah.
So the younger are definitely going.
The ones we consider old,
Yeah.
they're dying out now.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that were bang on the BBC.
Yeah.
We're not bang on the BBC.
Yeah.
So now
It will die out.
Yeah.
It will die out. So first of all, the license will go, and then they'll need to latch onto something else. Then, so they'll probably go streaming.
they'll
and
go into
something.
well, they've always
yeah.
started going into bed with ITV, haven't they? Because they got that BritBox.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you stream.
Yes, it's BBC and
It's BBC
ITV
together. Yeah. They have to
Yeah,
go
you
to
have
bed
to.
with someone because
Yeah,
if they
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
they're gonna
They've got-
lose.
Yeah, they will.
Because all they've got left is like Wimbledon is the only thing they've really got that's exclusive. They don't even have the women's football anymore. That's gone. That's at Sky now. Because before,
One of them is with BT Sport now as well, isn't it?
there you go.
Yeah,
This is what I'm saying. Because
UEFA.
Sky, the BBC used to show women's football only, and then that went.
Gone.
And now it's gone to the premium stations now because that's another thing that's
More
going to be on the
competition.
up. Yeah.
There's more channels and like services can offer more money to people.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah. Prime example, like
Yeah.
next time that AJ fights, if he fights in April, it's gonna be between Boxer, Sky Sports, gonna be like the Zone.
Zone, yeah,
What's the
yeah.
other one? There's a fourth one, but
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
about who can provide the best one.
Yeah.
And in regards to where it's going to be stationed, whether it's going to be Saudi Arabia, whether it's going to be Dubai, whether it's going to be Wembley, it's all about the money.
Yeah, it's a dying breed for sure. Yeah.
It's mad. I think BBC, especially if they listen to this show, they'll keep the license going then, man. We're just giving them all the stats, all the reasons why not to let it go.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Basically.
Right, we're done with this topic, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good. Right, Ryan, I need you to elaborate. Situationships, man.
Yeah, so we need to Google it, man.
Explain. When you put it in, I
It
was
wasn't
like,
meant to be a topic.
We need to Google it,
you
man.
lost me, man. So I was like, all right,
Google it,
cool.
man.
All right, hold on.
Someone said talk about it, so
All right,
Yeah.
okay,
I
right.
said okay. So I'll just put it in the
So
group.
can I give the
Colin, you do, yeah, go.
Can I
man.
give the Google dictionary?
Urban.
So
style.
situationship is a noun. Yeah, it's a romantic or sexual relationship that is not considered to be formal or established. So in other
That's a
words,
link, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
link.
Carry on.
Link.
So
Okay.
so like a translation or more definitions. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Says, I-
linkages always go wrong at the end.
Someone always falls in love, don't they?
Right, and this is I think what it's about.
I'm trying to turn our situationship into something more serious.
There you go.
All right.
So
okay.
one wants more, and the other's like no.
So it's basically like a blend of a situation and a relationship, but it's not official. It's
Oh
not.
Yes.
man.
That's basically what it's a link.
So it's I mean, there's all these new words, man.
Yeah, that's you lost
No,
me.
no,
That's what I was like-
John,
What?
John,
I know, man.
one word, entanglement.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I think, I mean, the way to structure this is say someone, you linked,
Yep.
and you at the beginning of the say relationship, okay,
Yep.
you said this is what it is. Okay,
Yep.
we're just seeing each
You've
other.
established the points.
Yeah, we're
You've
just
set the terms and
yeah.
agreements.
But now they want to.
They want to break. They want to renegotiate the terms.
Yeah, because they're catching some kind of feelings
Yeah.
and stuff like that. What do you say? Do you go back to your official statement, or or do you lose that person?
Well, back in the day, I've been in this situation.
Ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've said
So you've handed out contracts.
from the start, this is what it is. So we're linking. We're nothing more, nothing less. But what got me into trouble, believe it or not, which is weird. It's so weird. It was the fact that I was a good dad that got me into trouble, because then the woman starts to get feelings for you because you're not bad mouthing your baby mums. You're making time. Like I used to say, you can't see me every other Saturday because I'm with my daughter.
You made yourself unavailable all the time.
Yeah. So like
which made you more enticing.
So you'll see me every other Saturday.
They want what they can't have.
Yeah. And in her eyes, it started to get, well, hang on a minute. If you're sleeping with me, why am I not good enough to see your daughter? Exactly that.
Right.
But it's
But you set the terms
I
what it
set
was.
the terms, yeah.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where I had to let it go because it was getting to a point now. It was like, well, if you won't let me come meet your daughter, we're not in a relationship though. You don't need to meet my daughter. This is the terms.
set the terms.
Yeah. This is what it is.
Babe, can you just turn to page 3, section 27?
Make sure that section 7. Make sure you look at the appendix 4. It clearly states on page 24
On this date.
Remember when I said this?
And
You signed here. Is that your signature there?
is that the date?
that my advice is, if you don't want that relationship, revert back to your standard position, which is whatever terms you set at the start. And if she goes, or if he goes, let's not forget, men do get caught up as well, right? If he or she goes, then they go. It's as simple as that. I think in this day and age, you can't really, you can't compromise yourself because you won't be happy. If you feel that person or a certain situationship's not right for you in terms of, can I see this person, being with this person for 20 years or have kids, then no. And if they catch your feelings, you got to break it off now. That's how I see it.
Yeah. I had a habit of getting into situationships, links, and not establishing the fundamentals at the beginning.
Yeah, I think that's the key.
Yeah.
You got to set the stall correct at the beginning.
You was too laid back. You was
cover-
too laid back. You just go into it, whatever. And
I
I call them understandings, man.
I thought we had an understanding. Do you know what I mean? And I remember once I was on it was like I had an agent, right? And my agent, she was like, she's probably about in her 40s, maybe 50s and that, right? And she was, she messaged me on Twitter, like as in like she said, fantastic performance, babe, blah blah blah. Because she was trying to get me into the film industry and that. This is where I met Heavy D one evening. We partied one night and that. So I messaged her and there was this girl that I was linking, but it wasn't a link. It wasn't even link. I just went round hers, just
Yeah.
to put it,
Just lay if the smack if down.
Listen, that's all it was. So all of a sudden, I get this message. Right, she goes, no, she goes, she messaged the girl, my agent, and
she messaged the girl.
Yeah, she like on Twitter, replied or whatever, like, and everyone can see this. Like who are you? Like blah blah blah. And I'm like, rah, man, what is this? So I must have messaged her. I said, like, are you okay? What, like, why are you even like, who is this girl? Like that's messaging you. I said, what? Hold on. She goes, I'm sitting here on holiday. And I'm on holiday and I'm looking at your someone messaging you. I'm like, right, I didn't even know you was on holiday.
Oh my god! And you're getting questioned like
And
that.
that's how. And that is the difference between one person's head being a situationship and another one being a relationship. If you don't set the foundation from the get-go.
But she's like acting like she's in a relationship. She hasn't even told him if she's gone on holiday. Anyway,
She even tell you, no, thousands of miles away.
But the key point is, did he even care that she was gone? That's the thing. Yeah. There's another thing of her telling him, but
maybe she's told me and I didn't listen.
Yeah, you don't listen. Yeah, true that.
maybe, yeah.
you know what it is though as well? It's like the mistake I made one time was not being as clear. Like that's what that mistake made it in my head. I had to be more clear because if you're not clear, it's a problem. It can be a very
I think when
big
you're
problem.
younger as well, you don't really. You're learning, aren't you? Yeah.
I think it is a big maturity thing because if you're not clear from the get-go, then they've already like calculated steps in their mind as to where it's going, where you're just here, but they're like miles away from you in what you think is a situationship when they think it's something more.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I think the mistake I made as well was there'd be times where I just fancied female company. So like when I was living on my own, it wouldn't be a case of I wanted anything. Sometimes I didn't want to be talking to man them all the time. So I'd phone a girl, I'd be like, what you doing? Come round. Like, buy some KFC, bring it round. And then I eat and probably go to sleep. Like, I'll just fall asleep on the settee while they're talking. And in their head, they're thinking, oh, maybe he wants some. But I actually don't. I just wanted some female company at that time. And it carries on for a few weeks. Or things like I'd go out and then I'd be like, they'll be like, where are you? I'll be like, I don't know, I'm here. And then I'll be like, all right, do you want to go get something to eat? Now, if I say that to you, man, you want to get something to eat, you get something to eat, innit? With a girl, it's different. It's like you're taking the time to do that. And then I remember one time, all these things escalated. And then she said, what are we doing? I'm like, what? I've never even tried to move to you or nothing. What are you talking about? Like, what are we doing? We're here having food. That's what we're doing. Like, but you paid for it, yeah? That's just a nice gentleman thing to do. Like, it's etiquette.
You know what? I think it's probably one of the things where you have to think of like how they looked like when they showed up. Like was it a big like they dressed up like?
Did they made an
Did
effort?
they smell good?
I hope not. It's express, you know what I mean?
I mean, it was just her way of asking you, like, are we doing something together?
And then when I broke it down and I said, no, I just wanted female company. It's nothing like it turned into a real problem. And then it was like, oh well, then I'm not doing this no more. Okay, cool, whatever, cool. Like you're actually saving me money, like because you know what I mean? It's what it is. You know what I mean? But you do need to establish the terms. Yeah, you do. Like and for guys, females as well with guys, because a lot of guys, especially I don't know if you've ever. Linked a girl, but they got that one boy that's their friend. He's been friend zoned, but he's just there.
He's like a dick in a glass case.
It's just like, why are you there? You don't know my moves, because if you knew my moves, you wouldn't be in the position you were in. So you could never advise her on my movements.
But he always wants to pounce, like if there's an opportunity.
He's just waiting.
Remember there was I had an ex.
He's waiting for you to fuck up.
I remember I had an ex once, and she had this. Her best friend was a guy, right? And I couldn't get my head around it. Like, why is your and I was young. Why is your best friend a guy? And she's like, oh no, he's really nice. Like like and everything. And it's like, yeah, he wants to move to you. And she's like, no, like he's shorter than me. Like that doesn't matter.
She like, yeah. Shorter. The dead excuses, man.
I said that don't matter.
Is he gay? No, he's not gay.
Like he likes girls, right? Yeah. Nah, he wants to move to you.
Yeah.
So like, I remember there was one time where we had an argument about something, and he was like, "Oh, like I don't like this guy. Like he doesn't." I feel like, what does he know about me, man? Like I said, stop taking advice from this guy. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Stop
feeding, boy.
So then one day, I remember it clear as day as well. Right? She rang me. She's crying, like busting, like. Proper crying, like heaving and all that. I was like, babe, what's wrong? he tried to move to me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like,
oblivious.
I told you.
Yeah.
Absolutely oblivious.
I mean, this is.
girls are
hopefully
just so
she's learned.
dumb.
No, not even that. She's probably naive and young, right?
Very naive,
Yeah.
oblivious.
I said, what happened? He said, he tried to kiss me and I had to push him off. And then he said he loved me. And I was like, I don't love you. And
I hate when men do that, man. That's just so embarrassing.
They're simple shit.
Got a proper prominent. Just getting pushed off.
Proper simp, innit? Simpsons.
crazy.
Oh my god!
Guys, stop being simps, man.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Do you know as well, maturity as well, like back to what you were saying before, and establishing something. I do remember one time when I had this link, and that ended it ended in a bad way. Not that bad, but to a point where like I thought, all right, cool, we're not going to talk. This, that, and the other. So I didn't really care at the time. And then I bumped into her, and I was with someone else at that time, and she was with someone else. And I remember she was still on my, I can't remember what it was. I think it was on Facebook at that time. and then she wrote on her Facebook, "Oh my gosh, I just saw my ex." I was like, "Your ex?"
This is what I mean. Yeah, this is what I mean.
Rah! What information was I giving?
Girls love to brag about having an ex. Oh my God, yeah, my ex.
I think it must come from when they're younger because I was at a kid's birthday party the other day, last week, and one of the kids ran to their parents and said, "Oh, my boyfriend's over there, my boyfriend." Like they're like 5 and 6. Yeah. Boyfriend's over there. And then the dad, the dad asked, "Oh, does he know he's your boyfriend?" No. It must just stem from then. It must just stem from
the situationship in his mind.
Yeah. Some people never grow up, right? So
it can be a confusing thing if you don't set it.
Yeah, you have to establish.
You have to. You have to, man. I remember one woman I was seeing, and this is when
woman.
Yeah, it was a woman. Like,
how old was you?
I was about
step up.
Yeah, I must have been about 22.
How old was she?
She was, I think, 35.
It's all about the game.
Well, you know, but this is when I learned how to kind of maneuver the two, because she kind of taught me. It was like I must have went and linked her, and then the next morning she was already up getting ready. Like, "Oh, what are you doing today then?" And I was like, "What the hell's going on here?" Like, man, it's Sunday.
Out of here.
It's Sunday, man. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm trying to wake up. And then she was like, "So we're gonna do this again, innit? Like, I'll call you." And that's what she used to do. She just used to call me when she wanted something, and then like, "What you doing? What you doing?" "I'll come round. You can't stay." "All right, cool, whatever, man." And then we kept it. And then after a while, at first I thought, nah. And then after a while in my head, I'm like, this is actually okay. But the problem is when you try to replicate that with people your age now, it don't exactly work that way. So it's clear this woman's been scorned and she's handling me this way.
Yeah.
And now when I try to replicate that with someone in my age bracket, it don't work.
They haven't gone through her history yet.
She turned you into a situationship of her own making.
She just got up, got ready. What you did?
She's done with that.
Gone.
She's done.
She ONS'd you.
Yes.
She's done. She's done. Yeah, she's fed up.
Was she on top?
It's a little bit too much detail now.
John got bootleg back. You got absolutely bootleg.
You know when you walk out the house and you're walking down the road, because I wasn't driving then.
Oh yeah, Oyster Boy.
It was just cold. Just like, oh man. You know I called on a Sunday to pick me up. This is long. I'm in South London and it's cold.
South London?
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Oh. Must have been snowing there as well.
Cab, man.
No Uber then, was it?
No, that's you have to go to a cab station, man, and get bumped.
Exactly. Bumped twice, boy.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. I'll tell you, man. But yeah, that's how I learned. And I had to learn quickly. You know what I mean? Because in your head, you're like, especially when you're younger, you're rating yourself, innit? You're like, oh my days, like this big woman. And you're like, and you got all plans in your head how you're gonna handle the situation, and she handled me very, very swift.
She's got the years in
it
you,
was
man.
Swift.
She
It was
had the years.
See you later.
Yeah, you can't teach.
Go home, Roger.
Yeah. Leave no traces.
Yeah, experience you can't teach. It's just there.
That's it, man.
It's like you weren't there.
Yeah. I got my own back later, man, when she saw me, must have been about 7 years ago. Bumped into her, I was in Selfridges. "Oh, how you doing? You're looking good, aren't you?" Yeah. "So what you doing, sir?" "Married." Oh, yes. What about you?" "No, I haven't really found him." Didn't think so. Didn't think so, bitch. Situations.
Thank you for the lessons.
Will arise. But you gotta be smart about it. Well, we done with this, yeah?
We're done.
man.
That was a good topic, man, because you know what? When you put it in a group, I was baffed. I was just like, I don't know what this word means. I just gotta see where he's coming with it. But no, I like it, man. Well, we're gonna go a bit serious this time now. Yeah. It's one Musa asked me. you want to elaborate?
You were going to do it now. Should the hospital or the NHS offer a service where you can, or suicide service?
Oh, that suicide watch.
You want to repeat that on the mic?
Right. Okay.
For you.
Okay. So Musa, our camera guy, cinematographer, has raised the topic saying, should the NHS offer a suicide service?
Oh, even they do it for you.
Yeah, basically,
Oh,
if you want,
okay.
if you want,
So they're
to,
not helping you.
well, more or
Well, in
less,
a way.
yeah.
Right.
So if you decide,
That you want to take your life.
yeah, rather than you jumping in front of a train or popping pills or whatnot, the NHS will run you through a protocol and
Do it nicely.
yeah.
All right.
Who wants to go first on this one? This one's a
I'll dampen
That's
it
deep,
down.
man.
I'll dampen it down.
going in.
I say no. They shouldn't do that.
Yeah, because we're paying for that, by the way. If it's NHS, we pay for that.
That's a lot.
That will go against a lot of people that pay into the NHS. So your tax money, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think NHS can do it.
NHS
Should be
down.
another
Well,
company.
you could offer a service where you pay for it, like you pay a subsidiary. So
Okay.
Shouldn't be aiding life, like losing life. Shouldn't be aiding that for one. And also on the spiritual side of things, it's wrong. Like to even commit suicide is wrong. You should. I mean,
Natural causes.
Yeah, those people. Obviously, people who commit suicide are in very dark places. They would have demons that will be running with them to be able to come to that sort of thinking, and you know they don't know life. Like they don't appreciate life. I would say the Most High is life. Like the Most High Yah is life, and we are given free will to be able to choose Him and to choose life. They don't know Him. They don't have a relationship with Him. They haven't had an opportunity to have a relationship with Him, and there shouldn't be any sort of suicide at all. But obviously, in this dark world, people have those thoughts, and people get into those positions where they do it. But we shouldn't be aiding it. Also, on top of it, and making it like some sort of legal thing, like where people can actually do that. It's wrong. Nah.
Hasn't there been some situations in some other parts of Europe where there's
Switzerland,
been,
I think
where
they
there's
offer
been
it.
people who's been in, like, for example, like Stephen Hawking's,
yeah.
like probably like that, what's it called, motor neuron disease, something where they can't do anything, and they want to take their life.
I think they swapped Stephen Hawkins anyway.
Can we stay on topic?
Let's just,
They did. No.
how is this even possible?
Listen. The original Stephen Hawkins. Yeah. From what he had.
I know.
From what he had, there's no way. Yeah. There's no way he would have survived that. No way.
Let's just stay on
Anyway,
topic.
I love the
I can't wait for this video to go
I need to do
out.
more research. I need to do more research.
All right, so let me go back to this. He's in a so this person, he was in a vegetative state, right? I think it was Switzerland or Sweden, one of them. But apparently he appealed to the government for them to kind of actually aid him to die, and they refused. And he had to go through some other different avenues, and he eventually done it privately, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So, but I think I mean, this could be based on different
Is that
scenarios.
morally right, though?
See, this is different. It could be maybe.
See, now you've
the
offered a different
situation.
dynamic. Yeah.
So, like, I'm a Chris on this, so we shouldn't aid anything like that. Okay, we shouldn't help anyone. If anything, we should be helping them, deter them from doing it.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
But when it comes to that one, where you're just in a vegetated state, you cannot move. You are
Your
fed,
quality of life.
Your quality of life is physically poor, not just mentally, physically.
No smack if down.
And you're just there, lying on the bed. You cannot move.
Nothing.
You're in yourself. You can think inside, but you cannot move. That must be a horrible place. It's I can't even decide. I don't know if that's the same thing as aiding someone. I think you need quality, some kind of quality of life, or a chance. a chance of quality life. So like, so say someone's depressed and they want to commit suicide, they've still got a chance to do something about it, right? So that's, I'm not aiding them to do nothing. Someone that's someone that's lying down in a vegetated state, they cannot even do anything. The only thing they can do probably is think.
Blink.
Okay?
Blink.
And blink. Think and blink, right? And they want to just come out of this. Now. I'm done, you know, because I can't even offer anything, really. I can't even communicate with my loved ones. The loved ones can't communicate with them, so I might, you know, do my loved ones want to see me like this? You have to think of all kind of angles as well. So I think in the most extreme cases like that, I think probably is the good. You're doing it for a good reason.
Would that be the only reason? Would that be the only situation?
Yeah, you have to go real. It has to be like, it has to be something like that.
May well kind of.
I have to think about it. I'm still not 100% on that.
Yeah.
I have to still think about that.
The thing about that, I understand, especially in that's probably one of the worst conditions that you could ever be in.
Yeah.
And I think it's very natural. Even myself, I wouldn't want to be in that sort of condition myself. But the amount of stories there are of people that have been in situations like that, and then they've recovered and they've made full recoveries or half a recovery, or you know, they're able to walk or able to.
So there is a chance.
Do things. Yeah. So I still think they're, even though I still think it shouldn't be aided.
So if there's a chance, as long as you're living, there's a chance. Yeah, I guess.
So there's a spiritual chance and a medical chance.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I don't know many cases where people are of that extreme physical extremity, and they've flipped it back.
Yeah,
there probably is though. That'd be a good one to research.
No, I've seen there have been cases where there was a woman and I think she had 7 children, and they were all in a condition where they were given literally hours to live, and it miraculously got turned around. It was the Most High that helped them turn it around.
I think there's something where, like, I mean, humans don't know everything, right? So there's also I think there is something that can help something, but you just got to know that formula right at that time. You know what I mean? There's always something that can. There's always a reaction. There's always a negative and positive. There's always something, like, you come together. There's something that deals with something that can overcome something, whether it's spiritually or if it's physically. There's always something. So I guess there's a chance. So I'm just thinking of that person in that body, like, is it going to happen, or is it? Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It is hard. It's one of those ones, like, because it went quite far. I think I remember that case that you've mentioned, and he went privately. Someone, didn't he?
Went private, yeah.
Yeah, and he got it done. So, you know, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. But definitely the NHS shouldn't be aiding, like, just suicidal people that are just like depressed, or, you know, have no one there for them. No, they can get help. Because I always say, I said to someone that I know, I said, look, this person was in a bad place, and I said, this is only temporary, yeah. You know, you can get your fitness in there, you can do this, like this is only now, okay. 5 years time, you'll be looking back at this thinking, look how much I've kind of achieved with a different mindset. So people like that, no. You just need to. The world is a big place. Okay, even if you just move country, meet new people, it's a different life straight away. Different life, and people don't look at it like they're stuck in. You know, they're stuck in their area. You know, they haven't seen anything. They haven't discovered anything because they're in their own bubble. Sometimes you've got to just leave
bubble,
everyone. This is the wrong crowd, wrong environment, wrong people giving me wrong information. Just move country or move area, or whatever. And you never know what can happen. So there's always help for people like that. So it has to. I think personally, it has to be very, very extreme for me to go down that route of deciding, okay, cool, but definitely not for, you know, an NHS to be aiding that.
They don't even look after the NHS staff. Like,
Yeah,
properly,
they don't even do that.
My thing is, I don't agree with anyone just coming in and saying, boom, I want to commit suicide. Don't agree with that, because just like our last topic, let's say you met a girl and we didn't establish rules, then she decides, I can't live without you, then want to commit suicide. Things like that, no. But if, for instance, I was in a crash somewhere and body parts were severed, I want out.
But you said this before.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. There's no.
What were we saying? How extreme is this?
Body parts
all
are severed.
limbs.
But Metaverse now, man. Like, you seen RoboCop?
Bro, you
Whoa, bro.
no. You got a point.
All right. Should we just start with the pig's heart then? Should we do that?
Oh shit, yeah, the pig's heart.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
But listen. This is a thought.
Abomination, bro. Come on, man.
But
Flipping
this could be beneficial for people.
All right.
Listen to this. Let me just quickly, before I forget. You could be anyone you probably want to in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So say if you got no limbs. Say you had a bad accident, no
Avatar.
arms, no legs. Yeah.
And what happened in Avatar?
Yeah, but
He was in a wheelchair, and then he became this
boom in the metaverse, and so say like 30 years time, everyone's mainly using the metaverse, and you're in a wheelchair or whatever, you're disabled, but in the metaverse you're not.
Yeah.
So
Lock.
you got
in Lost Lock.
yes.
yeah. So in the real world, you're pretty depressed, or you've got severed limbs, or whatever. But in the metaverse, you're completely different. You're the king of the world.
I'm Batman.
You're king of the world. So what are you gonna do? The metaverse will help you. The metaverse can help you. And I think that could actually help people's mindset.
I'd advocate the Metaverse just for that.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, that could be.
Metaverse.
I'm telling you, I mean, whatever episode, 61, 62, this could be like, just remember that number. Come back to this, and I think we're going to be saying, Ryan was right. The suicide rates have gone down since the metaverse.
Now, suicide rates, sexually transmitted diseases will go down dramatically
100%,
because
I don't know.
There's always going to be something.
I don't know. That I think there will be a few filthy
Who
ones.
sent me that thing? You sent me
Few
this
filthy ones
with the guy with the thing on.
will be able
and
to
he
transmit through the Metaverse.
What's this?
This guy had he had the Oculus thing on the VR.
Yeah.
And he had like this doll, and he was literally going ham with it on, doggy style.
That's
like,
basics.
Yeah,
That's basic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is basic metaverse.
Yeah.
Soon
That
you'll
must
have
be
a chip.
filthy.
You'll have a chip hitting you on your brain, and you can feel that shit.
Yeah,
Proper.
Yeah. Everything will go down, man.
So that I don't advocate.
Kendra,
That's what Elon Musk was talking about. Elon Musk was talking about the chip on whilst in the metaverse.
Wow, that'd be filthy.
So now you're feeling everything
Oh man.
physically. So you have different.
Bleach and towels.
How many senses have we got? How many senses have we got?
6, I think.
Five.
Okay, you'll have an extra sense through the chip.
That'll be your 6th sense.
6 cents.
Yeah. There you go. There is, bro.
So they set us up again. That's
you
such
go,
a
bro.
dead film, man.
I liked it.
It's such a dead
I like
film.
it when he turns and he goes, I see dead people. I see them everywhere.
He was a weird little fucker though.
Now, someone told me that what's his name was dead, didn't it, the whole time?
Yeah, it was me that told you.
Yeah, it was you. Yeah, it was you. So when I watched it, I think he's dead though.
He said that, but it was put together so well. I thought that was a good film.
No, you ruined it. Bro.
That's with Bruce Willis, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, back to my point.
It's gonna. Yeah.
If I was in a vegetative state and limbs are severed, I'm out, man. And no one ain't stopping me. I'm out.
What about if the
wait.
metaverse was rolling?
Wait, hold on.
in full kind of-
Put the VR
Hold on.
That'd be great.
Wait, can we just roll that back? You said if you're in a vegetative state with
And
no limbs,
severed.
you're out, and no one ain't stopping you. So how are you gonna do it?
Exactly. Man ain't moving. You can't do nothing, boy.
Well, I can. I can just stop breathing.
No, it ain't happening. You can't do it.
Just hold your breath.
You can't do it.
It's impossible.
You can't actually do that. You can't actually do that.
But listen.
Yeah.
Well, I already said, man, I said to Susanna, right, just buy a banged up full Fiesta, put a brick in it near a cliff, and let me go, man. Job done. And make sure I hit the
Why full
She
Fiesta?
ain't doing
She
that, man.
definitely ain't gonna
Well,
do that.
why a nicer car than that? It's only gonna get
At
destroyed.
least go in a Jag or something.
Do you know how many people you've offended about that car?
Innit?
You know what I mean?
What did you say,
That's like
Fiesta?
Ford Fiesta.
Ford Fiesta.
That's my first car.
First car.
That's my first car.
Yeah.
I'll take offence to that.
Yeah, man. Flipping out.
Why? Why the fuck? Why?
Listen, if I'm gonna go, man, put me in a Jaguar, like 4x4.
I'm just like, for me,
electric.
you know what it is as well?
Bro, put the metaverse on the VR.
No,
It's
but
a
you gotta
crazy
remember,
place
Ryan,
to be.
we lived in a world without it.
It's alright.
So
We'll
it's-
just put it
For
on for him.
me, no, but you got to remember, we lived in a world without it. So I know
Mate,
what
put this on, mate.
There you go.
There you go, mate.
Who's his favourite porn star, Kendra? Yeah.
Envra.
Black.
Ramp up the volume.
Crack it up.
So that's Susanna. You'll be all right. Leave it.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do now.
No, but the crazy thing is, if I was a millennium baby, well, past millennium, post millennium, like then I could understand I would live on with the VR on. But I was born without all of this.
Yeah, but it's even better then.
Yeah, but I know what it's like.
a new world.
Nothing's gonna replace human touch.
For now.
Nothing.
No,
Nothing.
nothing,
No,
bro. No,
The
nothing,
first time you bust,
bro.
you remember that? There's nothing that will replace that.
Yeah, that's different
Yeah.
though.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Now you're trying to replace that with a VR headset.
For now.
It's not gonna
Bro, a
work.
headset.
Nothing will replace
Right,
that.
you see this, yeah?
That feeling.
You see, this is going to advance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be something else soon, right? Well,
Yeah.
that is going to advance.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, nothing will replace the first time you've done something, but it doesn't mean that thing is not going to be better than the first thing.
Okay, but we've gone on to do it multiple times for a reason.
Yes.
It feels bloody marvelous.
Yes.
Nothing is gonna replace that feeling.
Yes.
Nothing. There's nothing man can create in my head.
Yeah, yeah.
That will make me think.
For now.
You know what? I'm all right with this. Yeah.
For now. This is what I'm saying, bro.
You got too much faith in technology, you know.
Well,
This is where
technology
they're
is-
linking up AI and technology.
Yeah,
with
look, literally,
humans and-
technology we do every day. We
Yeah,
use
yeah,
technology
yeah,
now,
yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
Without technology,
Yeah.
you not do nothing,
Yeah, my
right?
house will probably be locked down.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
What be
bare
now?
no lights.
Yeah, exactly.
No high
No
Viva.
heating.
Yeah, you'll have to be lighting stuff every
19
minute.
degrees in the whole house.
Yeah, so imagine it going forward. I'm always talking about the future, but imagine it how much advanced it goes in the next 1,000 years, right?
Yeah.
Bro, it's different. It's like we're talking about things that like
But in the next 1,000 years, that population would have
Would
never
only know-
will never experience what we know, basically.
yeah, but it's still a gradual thing. So everything new is happening slowly, right? It happens slowly. It's not like, oh yeah, 1,000 years ago, we don't live that long,
Yeah.
right? So, but what I'm saying, if something was to happen now, right, and then you felt that you had to go, but you had this new kind of thing that happening, that's happening now, and it kind of kept it kind of
Gives you the same feeling.
not straight away, but there's potential for it.
Alright.
Okay, then you might feel to yourself, you know what? Yeah, there's some kind of potential here where I can be someone else. Okay, and I can still do this, and I can still do that.
Yeah.
But that's only going to get better and better.
Yeah.
But it won't replace, obviously, yet, because it's probably going to be too early stages,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But but 1,000 years time, what
You
I'm
think
saying,
it would replace that feeling?
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Okay, then here's a random question.
yeah,
Go.
You're married,
yeah.
but this whole VR thing now is top notch. It does everything you just said. So you go on there and do your thing. Is that cheating?
Probably is. Yeah, because it's just as advanced. Yeah.
But no
it's
one's
gonna
there.
be. It's gonna be
No
cheating.
one's- you're in
Yeah.
the VR.
Yeah. No, bro, you're gonna
You
have
know what?
at,
It
at
is
this
cheating.
point here.
It is
It is cheating. It is cheating.
Because
It's like
your
texting.
brain's being stimulated.
Yeah, it's
your
like-
brain's
it's like
excited.
Well,
texting something.
Yahusha did say that like adultery does start from the mind.
He did,
Yeah,
didn't
he
he?
said he broke it down.
There you go, bro. I'm saying so.
It
It
starts
doesn't
from the mind.
matter. It's the intention, right? So,
Yeah.
so by then, the peak state of say VR, this headset won't be there. It'll be some crazy. It'll be in your brain already, right?
Yeah.
Through this chip. So you just go or something like that, and you're in VR. Yeah.
It's like Black Mirror, innit?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that
I
one.
haven't
yet,
seen
man.
that one.
Well,
yet, yeah.
I'm just coming up.
Anthony Mackie, you don't want to see
Yeah,
that.
so I haven't even. Yes, exactly. I haven't even watched these movies, but I can kind of.
No, that's exactly what happened. Isn't
Right,
it?
right. So I can just think like what I always think about, what can potentially happen, and something like that will like everything start because I just look at the history. Things start off really basic
Yep.
and then they get better. Simple, right? That's and we know that as a fact.
Sega Master System.
Yeah, till now, right? So this headset that Musa's got, okay, will not be here in the next 20 years. It'll be like, what the hell was
Yeah,
that?
what
Do
was
you
that?
remember that
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Right, so
Old
now,
dinosaur thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
soon it'll be like, not saying 20 years, but maybe 100, 200 years, it'd be like we've been installed something in our brains or in our body where we can just like control it and be in this VR world, yeah. So and then you'll have the same feelings. Okay, you can bust. Yeah. Yeah, no, serious. No, you can come.
Nuts, you know.
Yeah, you can come. Yeah.
You could have these little things put all over your body. Like,
Yeah.
Imagine.
No, you can come. You can come,
Trust Colin
and
to get
you get
excited,
that
man.
feeling because you get the feeling. Where does the feeling? Okay, what makes us get that feeling? The brain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Stimulation, yeah.
The brain
yeah.
can be mimicked. It's probably already mimicked through robots, but we can put maybe something inside there to get us to feel the same feeling.
Endorphins, it releases.
Yeah,
endorphins
so
in the body.
you can replicate that either way, right? You can replicate that. So, because the reason why we can replicate because we have humans, we can research how by then we'd be able to like, okay, this is how it works. Let's do this. Either way, you'd be able to do that in the metaverse, even if you was disabled and you had no feelings. Okay, you're disabled, no feeling. You'll be able to do that in the metaverse, right? Because you've now got this new chip that's giving you that feeling back. And I think they've actually got something about that as well.
Sounds like the mark of the beast, man.
Yeah, I think
In
they've
your
got. I
forehead
think.
and
Yeah.
in your hands.
I think there is a technology that they're trying to do. If you're disabled, or like
Bring it in, stimulate it.
stimulate you back in. Anyway, but in the metaverse, you'll get that feeling back, so you're good to go. Vegetated state in the real world, but in the metaverse, you got the feeling. You can have sex. You can. By then, it won't be like cartoon look like. It'll be like this, real. Yeah,
Could you imagine?
bro. It's gonna be because that's what history tells us.
So suicide rates could
Bro.
actually drop.
That'll be one of the reasons, but there'll
Yeah,
be,
but then
obviously
what if
there'll be
there's-
always negatives with that.
Of course,
as
it'll
well.
be negative because when you come out of it,
Yeah.
you realize what your life's like.
Yeah. So you're gonna stay in, and the company's gonna make more money from it. But what I'm saying
And the
is,
battery runs out.
yeah,
Yeah, but you got robots.
rechargeable batteries
Power
through the
cut,
brain.
man.
Yeah, but you got robots to kind of, like turn it back on.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, bro, history says it all.
Robots are doing rights.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're not going back to that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they're right. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, you cannot ever say that what we're doing now is not going to advance, right? Is it? Can we kind of agree on that?
Yeah. We always advance. Yeah.
It will always advance.
Yeah.
So with time, however long this Earth is going to stay, with time, let's say it lasts 100 years, 100,000 years. Yeah.
Right.
Will it advance in 100,000 years? How much will it advance by what we've known in the last 100 years? It's going to go crazy.
Yeah.
So 100%, I'm saying something that is going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's going to be on that level and probably beyond. Beyond. And as human beings, we're going to evolve with that. Just as we have through history, right? We're going to evolve, so we're going to become a bit more advanced. Our heads might become bigger because we might have bigger brains. I don't know, whatever. But we're going to advance and evolve as human beings because we're not going to be we might be as active. I don't know. We might have, but we're going to have more. We're going to be more intelligent because the kids that are obviously born now, as they grow older, they're going to take the ideas of, say, the scientists and make it even better.
Yeah.
And it just evolves, and we evolve as humans, and technology just goes like this.
Yeah.
So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
I agree.
And we think we're we think we're lucky. Yeah. Do you think you're lucky to be in this era?
See, I'm
That's a
I'm a
question.
little bit different, man.
Yeah.
I think.
Are you fortunate to be now rather than say the slavery times?
Oh no, yeah.
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
Right.
different.
Right. So that's straight. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that. Yeah. So.
But I liked the
Yeah.
period I was in where I was born.
Yeah. That's
because
cool.
for me.
Yeah. Well, you still had
I
the phone.
saw-
You still had the phone then, though.
No, well,
Or a pager.
The phone came 90s,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah.
So there was the pagers, I think, but
Yeah,
the phone was
Yeah.
early 90s, Mercury 1-to-1, wasn't it?
95.
Yeah. But don't you think the technology that you have has helped you do things?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, now I
Right.
can't like my iPhone. I need Apple.
Yeah. So you're kind of quite happy with your era.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So then, as it advanced, people. The reason why it's advancing because people are happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, people become more happy with what they're doing. So obviously, the business and the companies, they feed it even more. They feed you to make you happy, and as we get happier and happier, everything advances at the
But
same
you know,
time.
I think we were born in the perfect era. I do think that because the 80s. If we go,
at the moment, you mean,
Yeah.
as it stands, not obviously in a 1,000 years' time, they could be perfect.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think with us, we were the entry level to this madness that's happening now. Because you got to remember, when we were born, there was no internet.
There was also discipline as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was that.
But I
also
think
there was
yeah.
this interaction.
Yeah.
Like, even like something as basic as asking a girl for their number, you're interacting, you're getting to know. Now it's all, you know, let's
Still interacting though.
it's still interacting, but it's not the same.
Not the same what you're used to.
And I don't like that.
Yeah. Cause it's only because it's like the parents saying when you're growing up,
Yeah.
I don't like this because this is what we used to do back in the day. It never changes.
But
Yeah.
They dealt with more, they were more oppressed than we were.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
while our era was perfect, it was the start of change.
Yeah,
in
but it
terms
was
of for us.
perfect 700 years ago. If you're talking it from a black person.
All right.
Yeah. It was, right?
Yeah.
So it all depends, innit?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
It all depends.
But I mean,
Yeah.
where we at now,
Yeah.
the 80s, it weren't super great, but it was the start of change and black people were less oppressed and we started to evolve. And then we all here saw the major evolve and when it got switched on, when they let the Pandora's box out and internet was on. And now we're here and it's like, it's nuts. You can do so many things just by speaking to a little black oblong box thing.
So what you're saying now, so like back in the 90s, when did the telephones come out? 1940s, say? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. So back then, they would have said, we're in the perfect era right now because we've now got something where we can communicate with someone across the world.
Or when colour TV came
Yeah, or
out.
when
Colour TV was, I
Yeah,
remember
so
that.
so for them, that's at that moment in time, this is the perfect era because now we've got the colour TVs, no more black and white. We're born into it. But obviously, you're saying the internet, 100 years time is something else.
Yeah.
So I just what I'm trying to say is every stage, say every 50 years, say is something a breakthrough to something new.
Yeah.
So
But I think the breakthrough's the electric cars now. I do.
yeah.
Because you see it now. It's like they are becoming more and more.
Yeah, it's going to be normal. Obviously, from
norm.
2030, you have to have electric car.
I still don't
basically.
think. I still don't think that like any of this is new. They're much better technology before the flood. Like way better technology. You can even see it on like the Egyptians. Look at
Well, they alluded to it in Eternals, didn't they?
yeah.
alluded to it.
Eternals has got so much information in that film.
They alluded to
It's
it. Babylon.
unreal. Like I was sitting
That's
there. and I was
finally on Disney
thinking,
now, isn't it? Eternals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see that this week.
They alluded to it, and it was like when you look at certain things, you're like, huh? I mean, obviously, it's just a Marvel film, but it touches on certain things that happen AD, BC, whatever, and you're like, that's nuts. And then if you do a bit of research, you're like, oh shit. That's
So why did we go backwards then?
because the Most High's image, his creation was no longer his creation.
Or did we go
It was
backwards?
corrupted.
Did we go backwards?
Yeah, it was corrupted. It was. That's why he had to flood it all out.
Right.
These fallen angels, like I said, they created hybrids. They were into cannibalism. There was defiling animals. They were doing all sorts, and his creation was no longer his creation, which is why the flood had to happen. Flooded out everything, all the technology, everything.
So what we're doing now, it kind of is his creation because he's developed our brains to be adaptive, to adapt. No?
I think we're unlocking.
Yeah.
I think
So we're
it's
unlocking
already
what
there.
we've been given.
Because you got to remember, we don't use it all.
Yeah. So aren't we unlocking what we've been given?
Because they're in communication with these fallen angels that were banished from the earth, who are showing them this technology, which is why the technology is booming, like even further. So obviously, it will probably get back to, if the longer we're here, it will probably get back to how it was back then. But
Right,
they,
okay.
like I was saying, they were building portals, and you have to look at CERN. You have to look at CERN and what they're building, what they've done in Switzerland is mind blowing. Like how they could do that. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, man, it's there. Like even like the old, if you look at the old Egyptians, the pictures that they had like flying saucers, things like that. They're not just drawing them for fun.
Yeah. There's something that's happening. Yeah.
Not for fun.
Yeah. So, like with that, it could be interpreted as in they saw stuff like flying saucers and
Like UFOs and that.
UFOs. I mean, that could be interpreted a different way.
Yeah, they had a lot of
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
A lot of things.
Well, they were saying they found what was I reading? The flying saucer thing was actually a German thing, and Hitler was designing it. What was he doing? He was designing different kinds of aircrafts
Yeah.
and sending them out. Like basically, compared to technology then, it was peak technology. And obviously pictures were taken of it flying across and everyone thought it's a flying saucer, but it was actually German design. But they won't, I can't remember, I saw the article, I have to put it in the group. But yeah, a lot of that is what happened during the World War. Hitler was up to something next level, but he just never managed to complete it. So
Yeah, I wonder where he went.
well,
I heard he went.
they
to,
didn't find his body.
He
innit?
went to Argentina.
Well, you find a lot of German still living the Nazi way across South America.
Yeah.
It's is it Finding Nazis? It's on
Yeah, I
the
think I've
history.
seen it. Yeah, History Channel.
Yeah, History Channel. Yeah, they're living the Nazi way, like
They-
proper.
Yeah, they didn't just disperse. There's too many of them.
No.
There's little
It's
villages.
generational culture.
Yeah.
And a lot of them went to NASA.
Yeah, I think some of them did. Yeah, some of them are lawyers. Some of them are all
Yeah.
sorts.
And the Americans took them in.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So yeah, we done with this topic.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, we went
What was the
everywhere.
topic?
We went everywhere with
The
that.
topic was
About suicide.
Suicide. Yeah, it wasn't even in my thing.
Shut up. So how did we get to flipping? Oh, yeah, because it helps. Yeah.
Yeah,
Flipping hell.
it's supposed
Alright.
to decrease suicide rate so that we don't have to aid it.
Right. Okay. Let's get to the next topic then, shall we?
What we got? 20 minutes.
what we
20
got?
minutes. It's got to be a lightish topic.
No.
Oh well. What, you got something?
No, I just wanted to talk about
Andrew.
the mandates that are going to get dropped in it.
Yeah, let's talk that. What mandates? Let's go.
Mandates for what?
Nah, so obviously, Joris Sponson has,
Let's talk about this then.
has said that he wants to, he's taking away all the mandates and everything, from the 26th of March?
Oh, I had that as a topic.
All of it.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Mask is, no, isolation. Is
Oh,
the last
all
part.
right, go on. You
Oh,
go.
okay,
right,
No, read
right.
it. No.
what's it?
Make it formal.
Boris Johnson announces end of Plan B restrictions in England. He has confirmed the lifting of Plan B mandate COVID restrictions in England after claiming our scientists believe it is likely that the Omicron wave has now peaked nationally. The Prime Minister announced that the face masks and people asked to work from home will no longer be mandatory. Also, mandatory COVID certificates will be terminated. This will take effect from next Thursday when the Plan B restrictions come to an end.
Wow.
That's what we're saying now.
So it's because he got caught in it, basically.
Because he got caught. He needed to
Because he
do
got
something. He got caught partying.
Yeah,
Right,
he
okay,
was turning
yeah.
up. He was.
So what's that got to do with it? So what is that to make the nation happy or?
Well, he needed to do something. He needed to do something drastic.
to save his job.
Because if this virus was as bad as what he was making it out to be like 2 weeks ago, why are we just lifting it now?
No, it wasn't 2 weeks ago. So we're in Plan B right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
That was done last year. Okay, that was done in.
But they were still
November.
going on.
That's November.
They had
October, November.
Sajid Javid
Yeah.
arguing with
That doctor.
about 2
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Yeah, about vaccinations of nurses.
And
Yeah.
people need to take the vaccination.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because this is
still
a
need-
real bad
so
thing.
so the thing is this, right? You still, because it's getting better, the reason why it's getting better is because more people are taking the vaccine, right? This is the science behind it.
That's their
Yeah,
science.
so it's like I think someone mentioned did a meta.
I heard there's something opposite though, as in, so obviously like with these restrictions, there's a big criminal case that people are putting together.
Yeah.
I put the videos in the group. Like it's real. Like these are big criminal cases against the government for all the people that have had suffered, that have died because of the jabs, that have had adverse reactions because of them, including my like I said, my mum's really close friends, her son that 26 passed away after in the center 10 minutes after having the second jab, and his father was offered $250,000 to shut up, basically, and he said no. Good thing is he's a big time lawyer, and he's pushed a massive case, and they're trying to get it public. It's very hard to get it public, but also the police, they're trying to get it to the police because obviously the police are there to protect the people. They're here to serve
for what?
To serve the people.
To police to do what though?
To arrest these government
Okay.
ministers, these people that have caused this.
But the police don't. The police, because it's the government that set the laws.
No, yeah, the police set the laws, but the
Yeah.
police are public servants.
No.
They
So
set-
I'm saying the government set the laws. The government tell the police what to do basically.
But
So they can't arrest.
But the first and
yeah.
foremost thing is to serve the public.
The public, yes.
Yeah,
But
because we
which have
pay.
been set by the government.
But they could still arrest government if they're
doing something criminal,
if they're found
yeah.
to break the law.
Yeah,
And
Boris did break the law.
This is
Like
what
anything,
this
yeah.
is what the
yeah.
people are.
So if they're
saying.
breaking their own law, yes, yeah, of course,
yes,
yeah.
yes. So
Yeah.
this is basic. This is what it is. From where you've even got the Hammersmith police now are back in this. This will start to build up and it will start to escalate. It will start to, hopefully, it will start to go big.
Yeah, but I mean, even so, but how is dropping? If they've broken the law, damage is done already. So whether they drop it or not, it doesn't matter.
Like with
Yeah.
dropping, like I don't trust the government.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
for one, right?
Yeah.
And whatever they say, I prefer to do the opposite because I don't trust them.
Yeah,
When they're saying they're going to drop something, they're dropping all these mandates. It doesn't make no sense to me.
They're dropping they're postponing the NHS sacking
Yeah,
of the
I heard about
nurses
that
as well.
They're dropping that.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. But the thing is that means for me, that means something worse is going to happen. Like I think there will be a different virus. There will be a worse virus. They're not just going to drop this for no reason. Like there will be something big.
So the story. So obviously, science have said that we're at the peak now. It's not going to get any worse. Okay. And this is happening in other European countries as well. We follow the same kind of pattern as Italy and as Germany. The pattern I think we were slightly delayed, so we can kind of see in advance what was happening with the Omicron variant. It was weaker than the other one, right?
Yeah.
So hence why they're dropping the isolation and blah blah blah. Obviously Boris is. It doesn't matter whether he drops it or not. He's in deep water either way. Okay, there's an investigation for it, and he's been investigated. So when that goes through, whether he's dropped it or that, it's not going to help him. It's a case. It's like saying I've murdered someone, but now I'm gonna go and help someone else. I've still got that case there of murdering someone. So it doesn't matter what I do after that. So it's the same thing. So I just see it as enough is enough. He just thinks to himself, look, we just need. There's a weak variant. We need to just live with it, basically, like they did before. We live with it. We need to go herd, whatever it is.
Herd immunity.
Yeah. But because the vaccine is helping, it's reducing transmission. But they'll still want you to take the booster. Okay, the reason for that is like a fitness program. That person's losing weight. Okay, cool. Now they're gonna stop. They're gonna stop the program. What's gonna happen? You're gonna put the weight back on. So there will still be boosters. Okay, there's still gonna be boosters. I'm gonna say no. You don't need to take any more boosters anymore because it's, I think there is gonna be, if it's obviously if the variant does stay there somehow. I don't know if it disappears. It disappears. I don't know. But if there is some kind of COVID or the C word, if it's still there floating around, then yes, you're probably going to still need to take the booster because it's the boosters is what is controlling the transmission of this virus.
Yeah.
But we don't need those things in place like the masks because the vaccine is doing its job, and that's the reason why he's doing it. It's not because he's in deep water, bro. He's already done it. It doesn't make any difference.
Only thing is that right. So why is it that Joe Biden has come out and said that they've spent $332 million on face masks to give to every American's homes. 332. There's a 33 in there.
Yeah.
And then don't quote me on the number. I think 100 million. I think test kits are going out like to Americans every home and that. So
bro, we're in a different country, bro. They're in a bad state. I've got clients that are in California and one that's in Cincinnati, and they are in bad. They're worse than us.
But everything that America do, the UK follows.
We're already done though.
But they.
How are we following them? We're not following them.
No, as in like whatever happens over there, happens over here.
No, they're actually behind us. They're actually behind us. Like, we're actually ahead because we got the vaccine. We're the first country, or one of the first, to get the rollout quicker than any other country. So we're actually getting out of it. And there's countries that my client, his gym's now shutting. They're way behind us. Certain states, right?
Yeah.
Certain states didn't even close, but certain states that I speak to, their gyms are closing, they're scared to go to the gym. Because it's real bad. They've got to wear masks. They have actually got to wear masks training.
Long.
Yeah, so they're in the worst place. So they're in the...
You might as well not train.
Yeah, in the US, bro, the US have, like you said, they've spent all this money. You actually have to wear a mask training. On the treadmill, you have to wear the mask training. Whereas in the UK...
They're trying to kill their people.
Yeah, that's bad. But in the UK, bro, we're actually ahead of most, especially the US.
Those are people who walk around freely without masks.
Yeah. And now we're coming out of it.
And
So
also,
that's a good thing.
You won't need to, you can travel.
Yeah.
But depending on the country's rules.
Yeah. So, like, in Cape Verde, we still have to have if you're unvaccinated, you've got PCR. But to come back here, nothing. Yeah. So what I'm saying to you, bro, we're well ahead. And if I remember rightly, okay, I remember you saying in October or November that we got this next thing and then we're going to be doing this. And even this woman I saw talking nonsense. She said, this is going to happen. Nothing's happened. We're actually coming out of it.
We're not going to come out of this.
Oh, I remember that now. Yeah. So what I'm saying to you...
Something else.
Of course, it's always something else.
Look at all the laws that have changed. Like, like during the whole pandemic and that. Like, convenient, like they've changed all these laws and that. And... they're not going to let this go.
But what I mean, like...
Even what's his name? Billy Bob Gates has come out and said that there's going to be new viruses coming out.
Bro, there's always new... Bro, there'll probably be a new virus in 10 years' time. Yeah. Just got to deal with it, man. Like, literally, it's always things mutating because that's what we are. We mutate. Viruses mutate. Like, there's always something. Bacteria mutates. There's always... And if there's something that kills us, that's going to mutate. This is nothing new, but I think all they're doing is following the science and what's actually happening and adapting to that. So if we're wearing masks, we ain't got to wear masks anymore. There's no control. There's none of this he's on about. It's done. No?
Do you know what? I know why Ryan likes science, you know. I understand. Right. I understand him more. But by doing his program, like just on its own, like the science in the program, it works. Like if you follow it works. So I understand why you like science.
Oh, bro, we're living in science right now. We're living in science, you know.
I just think Boris... It just comes as a big coincidence as Boris's neck is against his back is against the wall.
It's all of a sudden it's all the timing.
I'm not saying there isn't a virus or we ain't getting better. I just think him doing this
Yeah,
it's kind of deflecting.
Yeah, I understand. I definitely understand that it makes him make him look a bit. It gives him a bit of positive news.
Yeah.
I understand. I do understand that, but it's going to happen at some point anyway.
Yeah. It was always going to happen.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they
yeah.
had to.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
The thing is, we can't keep going into isolation.
No, we can't.
The economy's gonna die.
Yeah, because of isolation.
Yeah.
So that's
People
why.
are not going to work.
No.
Have you been in London lately? Like during rush hour, Susanna went up there, she's dead still.
Yeah. So yeah, I think maybe the timing might be a bit more convenient for him, just to make him feel a bit more. But it's not going to help his case either way. It is what it is. You've murdered someone. Say, doesn't matter what you do after that. Whatever good deeds you do after that, you've already murdered someone. Yeah. So that case has been investigated.
Yeah.
Right. You know what? Even if they drop things, I'm telling you, there'll be more people. There'll be more people wearing more masks. than ever before. Like even when
People will still wear masks.
when they
Now
said it's not mandatory.
They've got people now.
Yeah, when they said it's not mandatory, I saw even more people wearing masks
they've
than
I saw that
ever
as well.
before.
I saw that.
They've got people now.
Yeah,
Like,
people are
they've-
used to it. They want to
Yeah,
stay
they've got
safe,
them now, man.
People, at least people washing their hands.
I mean, but I was doing that since
That's
1982.
unbelievable.
I was doing that since 1982.
That is unbelievable.
When I was born, my mum was washing my hands,
Yeah.
man. Like, what is going on?
I'll tell you that I went into Aldi's the other day and I walked past this woman and she goes, well, I'm exempt and I'm wearing my face mask.
Good for you, then, isn't it, man?
I said,
Good for you.
I said I'm exempt too, and I'm not wearing one. So why are you telling me you're exempt?
Damn. All right, then. So that was a quick wrap up topic, weren't it?
Wow.
Yeah? We're done with this one?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Right, we're going to do a quick one, right?
5 minutes.
We've got 5 minutes. This one, right, I found quite
And
funny
30 seconds.
because I just want to know you man's opinion in terms of, well, this it. Police decide no criminal offence by trans activist who shared J.K. Rowling's address online. A few months ago, the Harry Potter author shared her address. Someone shared her address. She was shared on social media by an activist who did not agree with her perspective on women. However, the Scotland Police spokeswoman has now said in a statement to the BBC, inquiries were carried out and no criminal offence had been established. Now, basically, this trans activist has obviously shared her address in retaliation to J.K. Rowling's views on trans women. Basically, she's saying they're not women. You know, what happens with real women, basically, is what she's saying. Now, sharing someone's address, I do think that's a criminal offence.
Of course, it's a criminal
It's
offence.
massive.
And if
Invasion
you
of privacy, number one.
Yeah.
the backlash she got for saying whatever she said, like, they're treating that as worse than someone sharing her address to the millions.
You know what?
The 100 millions of people. Like, something's not right here.
This happened to someone else.
Like
Have you heard
humiliation
of
rituals in one.
Yeah, have you heard of No, John, seriously. Have you heard of this lady called like a Posey Parker?
3 minutes.
Posey Parker.
Posey Parker or something like that.
No.
She's a feminist,
Yeah.
but she's against transgenderism. She put some big poster up in Liverpool somewhere that said something like woman, adult woman, or like something like adult female or something, just in bold letters, but in an area where there was transgender people, and they took offense. So there was like, well, what is offensive about me saying a woman is an adult female? What is offensive of that? Someone put her address out there as well. Got death threats and all sorts.
See, this is what I'm saying. There needs to be, you know, something reined in here. Like, we're getting caught in this PC world against common sense. You're sharing a woman's address online. We know that there are predator men out there, weirdo men.
Yeah.
You're sharing,
family and
you're
kids.
sharing a woman.
You've got to pay the police.
And I don't want to put
police
this
have
all
got-
on men.
Got to pay more for the police to protect them.
Well, this is it. And I don't
Yeah.
want
Public's money.
I don't want to put this all on men, but there are predator men. And you've just shared this woman's address
Yeah.
on social media.
So dangerous.
And you're saying it's not a criminal offence.
So dangerous.
But yeah, if she says anything to any community, that's a problem. So why is this not treated more or less worse? This is worse.
Yeah.
There's other ways to get at her. Tell everyone not to buy her books anymore. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Give her bad publicity, but sharing her,
Yeah, it's different. It's personal.
yeah,
And it's dangerous.
very dangerous. 'cause
She could
now-
die. She could die.
Yeah, It's someone.
Through an opinion.
You got to think about it. Let's say you get an extreme trans activist that thinks this is not all she deserves. I'm gonna go to her house now. Got her dressed. Then what happens?
Yeah, bomb it. Put a bomb through a little box.
It happens.
So does that person, if that person gets caught by police, does that person get tried as a man or woman?
The tough questions, Colin.
Man jail, female jail. I mean,
He always has to reverse it with some big question, isn't it?
That's actually a good question. It's true. That's actually a good question.
You know what? I wanted to touch another topic, but we're done, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit one. You know, remind me next week about POC,
POC.
Okay,
person
yeah,
of
yeah.
color.
oh my, are you sure you can't make it 3 more minutes?
No.
Bro,
Nah.
we're strict now.
Remind me
10
about
o'clock.
POC
Pops.
and how offensive it is.
It's so
But
damn
anyway,
offensive, man.
my name is John Alexander. This is Don't Get Offended on the Press Pause Network. Dead the other show. I'm out.
I'm Chris Samuels. All praise to the Most High, Yah. I'll see you next week. Thank you for listening.
I'm not a POC and neither of us in here are one. But anyway, I'm Mr. Colin Palmer, Mr. Raps House. Thank you for locking in. I'm out.
You know who I am. All right, I'm out.